Everybody, what's up? Happy Sunday morning. I hope you guys are doing well. Hope you're having a great weekend here at the throes of April. I'm excited to be back behind camera with you guys today. We got a quick one, three baseball breaks, but they're going to be three good ones. So I hope you guys are having a great day. It is fun to have you guys in. I'm excited to see what we're going to pull. Grab yourselves a beverage, some breakfast, coffee, tea, water, soda, whatever your beverage of choice is. Grab a snack, some beverage, and let's do a little baseball ripping. If we take a look at our schedule for today, again, three breaks. We are completely full, um, which is awesome. Appreciate you guys for that. We've got our Heritage Hobby, 2 boxes of that. Then we're going to do 4 megas of Stadium Club. And then we're going to rip into 2 Series 1 hobbies before we call it a Sunday and get you guys back to the rest of your weekend. So we're going to go ahead and just get started, and we're going to get right to business here on a Sunday. We want to give you guys as much of your day back as you can, but we also want to have some fun. So settle on in and play the hit counter. There's our 2 boxes, by the way. Play along on the hit counter. Get your chance at some free stuff. We'll talk about that in just a moment. While I get into our first box, I do want to say thank you and good luck. We've got Bryce has the Diamondbacks, Alan has the Braves, Philip the Orioles, Joey's got his Red Sox, the Roboys have their Cubbies, Jim's got the White Sox, John the Reds, Jim has the Guardians. We got Sabrina with the Rockies and the Tigers. Jim has the Astros. After the Astros, we got John with the Royals, Jeffrey S. with the Angels. We got Jim with the Dodgers. There's our empty box. We've got Jim with the Marlins as well. Then the Brewers is Sabrina. John is the Twinkies. Jeffrey S. the Mets. Jorge's got the Yanks. John the A's. Andrew has the Phillies. John has the Pirates. Philip the Padres. Andrew's got the Giants. John the Mariners. Jim the Cardinals and the Rays. Philip with the Texas Rangers. John with the Blue Jays. And Jim has the Nationals. Guys, thank you for grabbing all the spots in this break and filling that up. We appreciate you. And I wish you the best of the luck here in this Heritage Hobby. We have had some very good luck out of this case of Heritage that we got for the breaks. The other night, Marty pulling a 1-of-1 patch out of here. So hopefully he left me a little mojo in these boxes for you guys. But we'll see what we do. We've done pretty well with Heritage. And going back, every time we were at Heritage, I can't help but think about, it's about this time last year, we got a hot case of Heritage. And every box had a redemption auto. Including one box had 2 in the same box, and that would be amazing if we did that again. So Heritage is a fun one. 77 design. Good luck to everyone that got into that. I will get the hit counter here, and we'll talk about that in a second as well. If you guys did miss out on spots for today, or those of you that had spots for today and you want to get some more spots, or you get the fever, so to speak, we've got more breaks running that are active right now on eBay. So make sure you have us saved as a seller. And check out the auctions that are going to end tomorrow. Doing some more baseball tomorrow. A little more Heritage. Another one of those 22 Prism Fat Packs. And some Celebration, which has been treating us very well as well. Then Wednesday and Thursday this week, we're going to hit up some football NFL draft happening this weekend. So we still got to celebrate those 24 and 25 rookie classes before the 26 ones take over. So check out the auctions that are live right now, or not live now, but active now on eBay for football breaks Wednesday night and Thursday. We've got some fun stuff, including some Encore Hobby to get after that 2024 quarterback class. And some other fun stuff in there. Optics, Select, all that sort of stuff. So check that out. So let's talk about our hit counter. If you guys want to get a chance to get some free stuff today, first of all, if you bought into either or all 3 of today's breaks, you are going to have a chance to win some buyer's giveaways. But also, if you're hanging out with us today, we appreciate you doing that on a Sunday morning. And you can get a chance at some free stuff simply by hanging out, having some fun in the chat, and playing along on the hit counter. What you see up there is we're going with Jacobs. Let's see which Jacob can reign supreme in this one. What's going on, Josh? Welcome in, welcome in. You guys tell us Jacob Wilson from the A's, Jacob Pelton from the Astros, Jacob Mizorowski from the Brewers, or Jacob DeGrom, who I believe he's Texas on this one. He's jumped to so many teams, but I'm pretty sure he's Texas on this one. I'll remember once we see him again. Jacob DeGrom. So you guys tell us which Jacob is going to get the most cards in this 2 hobby box break. That's worth a leprechaun. And that leprechaun is ultimately going to run in your favor for some free stuff at the end of our breaks today. A second leprechaun is available if you guess the total of all 4 Jacobs combined. So if you were to guess Jacob Wilson and then 14, and that's how many we get is 13, 14, or 15, you would get a leprechaun for the number as well. So 2 leprechauns are up for grabs. Josh, we literally just got started, so we've not pulled any good cards of anyone yet because we literally just got started. So welcome in, grab a beverage, and we'll get to the cards as soon as I finish explaining the hit counter. So you guys tell us which Jacob is going to reign supreme and the total altogether, and that's how you can win some free stuff. All right, here we go, my friends. We got some predictions coming in. Welcome in, guys, in the eBay chat. Great to have you all back again. I'm going to get the hit counter off. We'll pop that up in a bit so you guys can see, but which Jacob and the total of all 4. And our first card is not going to be a bad one at all. How about Samuel Basallo, rookie for the Baltimore Orioles? So, Philip, congratulations. You wanted a good Dodgers card. How about a Yamamoto? There we go. We got Brian Wu, Wilson Contreras, Kyle Bradish for the Orioles, and check it out with the Heritage Border orange, numbered to 77. We got a Gunnar Henderson, guys, for the Orioles. Got a Basallo rookie and a Gunnar Henderson on the Heritage Border to 77. A little color match there. What a sweet card for Philip. What a sweet card for Philip. Congratulations, Philip. That is awesome. Love that card. And we've got Mackenzie Gore turned around because I'm pretty sure Mackenzie Gore is one of the short prints. I forget, I don't know all the numbers on there, but most of them they are turned around. So congratulations to the Nationals, Jim, on a Mackenzie Gore short print. Now a member of the Milwaukee Brewers is Luis Rengifo. How about a Roman Anthony for the Red Sox, Joey? Guys, we're not doing bad so far at all. Great start to the box. Let's see if we can keep it up. There's rookie Robinson Pena for the Blue Jays. Carson Williams for the Rays. There's Royce Lewis. Trey Savage, rookie for the Blue Jays. We've got a couple nice ones turned around here. How about the silver border parallels? Ramon Laureano for the Padres. Congratulations to Philip one more time. And the Pirates are going to get blue sparkle. Braxton Ashcraft is a nice one for the Pirates. So John T, congratulations. There's a Laureano on a base. And there's Gunnar Henderson on a base. Dodgers, we got Hai-Sung Kim. Eugenio Suarez. There's Freddie K for the Brewers. He's now with the Mets, of course. Evan Carter for the Dodgers. And we got Kyle Teal for the White Sox. Nice one for the White Sox, Jim. If you guys have noticed, Marty mentioned this on the break as well, and I'm just going to call it out once just so you guys can see it. If you guys see in there, it's just a little bit of, I think Heritage or Topps, when they made at least this batch, it got pushed a little too hard on them. You guys see that is obviously not anything done here in the opening of it. That is, that's the printer pushing down on it a little bit. So unfortunately, I doubt that these are going to grade out as 10s, but that's a nice Cal Teal. There's a Kerry Carpenter short print for the Tigers, Sabrina. Congratulations. That one did not have that, so it's not every card either. There's Christian Javier for the Astros, O'Neal Cruz, Diamondbacks, Justin Martinez. There's a Jack Caglianone. That's the closest to a Jacob we've gotten so far. The first 3 letters, at least. Caglianone for the Royals. That's a sweet one, John. You got more Kyle Teal than you can count. Absolutely. I think everybody does. He's very heavily printed in the last year or two of cards and prospect cards. There's Patrick Bailey. There's Owen Cassidy for the Cubs. Row boys. And guys, we got an autograph. No relic coming out of this box. How about an on-card? Harry Ford for the Seattle Mariners. Congratulations, John. Harry Ford with an autograph. There we go. And he actually inscripted on it, too. How about that? Pretty sweet. Congratulations, John. Marlins Yuri Perez on the chrome. There's Gab Moreno, Moises Ballesteros, Taj Bradley, Josh Smith. There's Ellie De La Cruz for the Reds. Noelvi Marte for the Reds. Frankie Lindor on the All-Stars insert. And here's a nice rookie for the Red Sox on the silver chrome. It is Peyton Toll. So Joey, the Red Sox, got you a couple. Well done. There's Brent Rooker, Chris Bryant. Jose Caballero for the Yanks, Max Muncy. Rookie for the Royals, Carter Jensen. There's Matt Chapman, Cade Cavalli for the Nationals on a chrome. And a turned around short print of Adam Frazier for the Royals. So congratulations, John, on the Royal spot, getting an Adam Frazier short print. There's Bryce for the Phillies. Congrats, Andrew. Jake Mangum, Ryan Mountcastle, Yuri Perez. Victor Scott for the Cardinals. Wyatt Abreu, Victor Mesa. We got a chrome for the Guardians of Lane Thomas. There's Brian Reynolds. Brennan Sproats, the rookie for the Mets. He's now with the Brewers. There's Marcelo Meyer. Otto Lopez, Slade Ciccone, Ben Rice. We got a couple turned around here. We've got Yordan Alvarez on the blue sparkle for the Astros. Jim, congratulations. A nice Yordan. And then Kyle Freeland. I believe Kyle Freeland is a short print in the checklist as well, but that's the silver border. So I'm going to top load him for the Rockies because I think he's a short print as well. Sabrina, congratulations. And these are one of my favorite cards in the checklist. I like these. They're ready and action. Very cool cards. It really makes them feel like a heritage type of card. So congratulations to the Phillies. Andrew, congrats. There's Hunter Brown, Ketel Marte on the All-Star, Michael Harris, Kyle Isbell, Willie Adames, and we got a rookie blue sparkle of Luis Morales for the A's. Right behind that, we've got the silver border, gray border, Nico Hoerner for the Cubbies. Bill, congrats. There's Brenton Doyle with a nice sunset behind him. Giancarlo Chris Sale. Nolan Shanwell with a mountain behind him. Zach McKinstry, Harrison Bader. Ernie Clement for the Blue Jays. And Joey Cantillo turned around is a short print for the Cleveland Guardians. Congratulations, Jim. Of course, it's a catcher and not Cal. Yep, right. Isaac Collins, sorry, I missed the chat there. Isaac Collins, Edwin Diaz for the Dodgers. Jacob Young. Hey, there's our first Jacob, but it's not one of the Jacobs I put on the hit counter, unfortunately. Jose Ramirez, C.J. Abrams, Andujar. There is Nolan McLean, rookie for the Mets. We got Max Muncy on a short print for the Dodgers. Congratulations to the Dodgers spot on that one. There you go, Jim. Riley Green, Tigers All-Stars, Andrew Vaughn for the Crew, Jack Leiter. There's Yordan, Braxton Ashcraft, Tatis Jr., Victor Scott on a chrome. And we got Jack Flaherty. Oh, look at that. Someone took a bite out of the card. Ouch. That's a silver. Oh, that one hurts a little bit for the Tigers, Sabrina. That one we might want to. You might want to reach out to Tops on that one, and you can show them the link to the video as well, and let them know that they need to stop chewing on the cards before they send them to us. That's tough. There's a sweet runs batted in leaders. We're gonna have to randomize this one off between Calrella and Kai Schwarber, the Mariners and Phillies. We will randomize that one off, so I'm just gonna gently set that one up in the corner there, and we'll get back to that at the end of the break. Wow, we got another one that's got like a bite out of it. Cedric Mullins, Brady House, rookie for the Nationals. Kevin Alcantara, Bryce Eldridge, rookie for the Giants. Luis Morales for the Athletics, rookie. We got a couple turned around, and we're going to start off with short print Shane Smith for the White Sox, Jim. And the Kutch, Andrew McCutchen on a blue sparkle for the Pirates. There's Freddie Freeman on the All-Star parallel. Spencer Strider, Salvi Perez, Young Hooley, Mason Miller, Jordan Lawler. We got Will Smith on the chrome for the Dodgers. Nice one. All that guy does is win World Series. And we got Christian Javier on the gray border. I like the gray border. I think it's sharp this year. These are a really cool card. It's got that cosmic feel to it. Enterprise Colson Montgomery for the White Sox. Congrats, Jim, on the White Sox. That is a nice card for Colson Montgomery. If you came in second place, like Chairman 3 packs. Yeah, hey, Ha, by the way, one of the things that we say in the thing is if you have never bought from us, which I don't believe you had, you need to email us your information. So send us an email at info@cardlines.com. We can't ship you if we don't know your address. So you got to send us an email with your address, and then, yeah, if you win a Leprechaun, we ship it out. Cam Smith for the Astros, Manny Machado, Corbin Burns, Jeremy Pena. We got a gray border of Eduardo Rodriguez for Los Diamondbacks. Bryce, congrats. There's Woods Richardson, which I believe is one of the short prints as well. What's going on, Nick Wakefield? Welcome in. And we got a Cole Ragans blue sparkles for the Royals. Garcia rookie for the Red Sox. There's Harrison Bader again. Zach Galoff. Trey Sweeney. Herberto Hernandez for the Marlins rookie. Junior Caminero. We got a couple more turned around here and there. Look at that. Again, just rough on the delivery from Tops into the packs. And it's another one of the silver border. I don't know if it's something with a silver border specifically that they're softer. We're going to have to randomize this off between the Dodgers, the A's, the Tigers, and the Reds. But that's going to pretty much be PC only. Someone thought it was a rip card before they put it in the pack, unfortunately. And then we got nice Lawrence Butler short prints on the blue sparkles. Rafi Devers for the Giants, Max Fried, Shanuel again, Zach McKinstry, Andy Pajes for the Dodgers, Cole Young rookie for the Mariners. There's Garrett Crochet. All this guy does is throw strikeouts over and over again. And we've got rookie Flores, Crooks, Stubbs, and Banfield. We're going to have to randomize that guy off as well. I think that's a short printed rookie one as well. How about an Enterprise Paul Skeens for the Pirates? There we go, John. We still have yet to get one of our 4 Jacobs from the hit counter. I didn't expect it to go that way. Hopefully we don't get blanked. There's Paul Skeens. I thought for sure those 4 Jacobs would show up. I feel like I always pull a million Jacob deGroms whenever I'm doing something with base. There's Andrew Abbott, Mark Vientos, Robert Hassel, Brian Rocchio, Matt Strom, Jackson Holiday. Got David Bednar for the Yankees on the chrome. Yastrzemski for the Royals, Rafaela. Augustine Ramirez on the Gold Cup. Andre Granillo for the Cardinals. Taylor Ward, Chase Dollander. A couple more turned around. We've got Chandler Simpson. That one, once again, it's the silver cards specifically. At least when they were packing this box, these cards got roughed up. That is unfortunate. I'm actually gonna. What we'll probably do is I'm gonna save the box, and I think they usually have. Well, at least take a picture of it. There's usually like a printed serial number. I'll see if I can find it, and we'll try and send a picture to everyone as well, so that if you want to use that as evidence along with the video on seeing if Topps wants to correct their print mistakes on these. This is a nice clean one. Javi Baez for the Tigers on the blue sparkles. Congratulations, Sabrina. Christian Montes Delca, rookie for the Diamondbacks. There's a Cade Horton. Jackson Churio for the Crew, Brandon Lau. Lawrence Butler, Javier Baez, Andrew McCutchen. We got Michael Bush as a short print for the Cubs. Congrats, Bill. And J-Rod for the Mariners finishes up the first box. So I really thought I was being fun with the hit counter and chasing Jacobs. And sadly, after one box, none of these Jacobs have shown up. So just making sure everyone's clear how that works. If we end up with nothing with all four, I doubt that's going to happen. But hey, we went through one box without them. If we end up with no one on the hit counter, then basically you're going to get leprechauns for making a prediction no matter what. So if you're watching in the break right now, eBay or YouTube, just put one of those four Jacob names in the chat. And if it ends up at 0, you get a leprechaun no matter what. Hopefully we do. There's empty box. Hopefully we do end up with more than 0. So you guys still at this point, usually we give you the halfway point before you got to lock it in. Here's what we'll do. I'll make this even easier on you guys, which may end up giving a lot of leprechauns at the end, but that is fine. Leprechauns are free. We're gonna re-up the way we do it, and normally we say you have to lock in your predictions at the halfway point, which is right now. But since we haven't gotten any Jacobs on our hit counter, what we're gonna do is you guys can kind of see I've got half of the box stacked and the other half stacked. I'm going to go ahead and do the first half of box 2. And then you guys will lock in your hit counter predictions at that point as well. So we're going to give you more time to see if we get one of these guys. We're going to give you more time to get one of these guys and see if we get them and predict it. And then I'll have you guys lock it in once we get through that stack. Okay, hi, I guess I'm not sure if I'm following you. You said you won something, you wanted to get shipped out, but then you said we shipped something out. So I'm not quite sure what the question is there, my friend. But if you send us your information, then we're good. And if you win something in the hit counter, then we're good. So I guess if I'm missing the question there, let me know. All right, so you guys, again, we're going to go through the first half of box 2 before you got to lock in those hit counter predictions. We'll see if we get a Jacob here. We did get a Jacob, just not one of those 4 Jacobs. I thought for sure we'd at least get a couple. That's disappointing. That's the way it goes sometimes on the hit counter. Jose Ramirez, not a Jacob, but a nice one. There's another Brandon Sproat for the Mets. Marcelo Meyer, McCutchen, Taylor Ward. And we've got a couple turned around, including, I believe, Yelich is a short print. But he's a blue diamond for sure. There's Addison Barger for the Blue Jays, John, on the silver border. And that one, so far, so good. That one's clean. Let's hope that doesn't have the same problems as the other box. And then Christian Yelich on the blue sparkles for the Crew. Sabrina, congrats. I gotta get this chat to There we go. All right. We got Bryce Harper again, Ellie De La Cruz, Edwin Diaz, Jacob Young, Braxton Ashcraft, Lawrence Butler, Javi Baez, and we got Jorge Polanco on the short print for the Mariners. So, John, the Mariners doing all right, including that Harry Ford auto. We got another leading fireman. This one's going to get randomized between the Royals and the Padres. John and Philip. We'll get back to that one. Here's Josh Smith, Morales rookie one more time, Jordan. And this time we're going to get a patch, and it's a Clubhouse Collection patch of Spencer Torkelson for the Tigers. So, Sabrina, congratulations on a nice Spencer Torkelson Clubhouse Collection patch. I like the Heritage patches. They're usually pretty clean, and I think a lot of times they are game used. Guarantees the authenticity of this relic, so I believe it is truly something he wore in the clubhouse. Congratulations. And then, hey, we got a Chrome to 25 for the Tigers. Look at that. Sabrina, back-to-back hits for the Tigers. You get the Spencer Torkelson patch, and then you get Parker Meadows on the orange out of 25. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Sabrina, congratulations. There it is. 13 out of 25. There's Brenton Doyle, Carson Williams rookie, Ballesteros, Taj Bradley, Cole Ragans, Bryce Eldridge rookie. We got Kyle Stowers for the Marlins on the silver. Congrats to the Marlins spot, Jim. And Corey Seager for the Rangers on the blue sparkle. Congratulations, Philip, on the Ranger spot. There is Rengifo Suarez. Another Roman Anthony for the Red Sox, Joey. Okay, you probably interacted with Max and Marty on that one. If you sent them a number, they gotta let me know. I'm just trying to run this show here, so all good, man. I think we've answered. I'm not sure if you still have a question or not. But if you send it to them, I'm working this one right now. Robinson Pena for the Blue Jays. There's Roki Sasaki, Jordan Walker, Matt Olson. We got Turn Back the Clock, Ichiro for the Mariners. We continue to get some good stuff for John and the Mariners. I want to say some of these Turn Back the Clocks are short prints as well, which is kind of cool that they made some of the parallel short prints this year. And there's another one of the Ready Action. That's Mike Schmidt for the Phillies. So congratulations to the Phillies spot, Andrew. That's a beauty. I like that one a lot. For the Mariners, here's Cole Wilcox, rookie. Byron Buxton, Vladdy Guerrero Jr., Nolan McLean, rookie. Slade Ciccone. And we got a Chrome on the 4 rookies. It's Abner, Pintaro, Fuentes, and Nunez. So we're going to randomize that one off as well. A short print silver of Carlos Estevez for the Kansas City Royals. Congratulations to John on that one. Willie McCovey on a Ready Action black border. Boy, we're knocking down the parallels right now. That's a cool one for the Giants. Andrew, congrats on the Giants spot on a nice Willie McCovey. Ryan Weathers, Burleson, C.J. Abrams, Andy Hoare. Oh, hey, bonus hits, guys. What a box this one is. We already got a patch. We already got an orange out of 25, and now we got an on-card auto, Ryan Ritter for the Rockies. Sabrina again. Sabrina, this is like a personal break for you or something. We're killing it for you in this break. You got both of those Tiger hits, and then now an auto. Hello, you guys. What a box. An auto, a patch, and an orange to 25 so far, and we're in the first half of this sucker yet. How about Joe Ryan on the silver for the Twins? We got Shane Bass for the Rays, I believe, is a short print. Jim, congrats. And for the Athletics, there's another sparkle of the Luis Severino. Congrats to the A spot, John. There's Brooks Baldwin for the White Sox. Will Smith again. Josh Naylor. Peyton Toll rookie for the Red Sox. Noelvi Marte. Frankie Lindor on the All-Star parallel. Justin Martinez on a chrome refractor for the Diamondbacks. Bryce. Congratulations. We got Ian Seymour, rookie short print for the Tampa Bay Rays. So things are heating up in Tampa Bay land for Jim. Jim, congrats. There's George Springer, Spencer Strider, Salvi Perez, Young Hooley, Jordan Westberg. We got Trey Yesevich for the Blue Jays, rookie card. Gleyber Torres on the blue sparkle for the Tigers. Sabrina just continuing to slay it in this box. Jonathan Aranda, I believe his cards are a short print as well. That one not turned around, but it's one of the chrome. And I don't know if it's just the base that are considered short printed and the chromes are normal, or I forget exactly what the story is on those, but that's a nice one. The Rays continue to stay hot right now. Congratulations to Jim. We got Brooks Lee for the Twins, Max Muncy, Cam Smith, Machado, and Royce Lewis. And we got a buyback as well out of this box. So if we were putting our money on box 2 or box 1 being better, I think other than box 1 having an auto, I think box 2 has thrown box 1 out of the water for sure. For the Pirates, we got a 50 years buyback, Rich Hefner. So congrats, John, on that one. Jared Jones for the Pirates. Look at that. Every time we get something like a parallel or hit, it seems like it's the same team back to back. And then we got, here's another one with a bite out of it. I wonder if it's a silver. It is. I don't know. It must be something about the way they manufactured these silvers, or at least this batch of them. That's disappointing for sure. Jordan Walker. And we got a record breaker, Riley Green for the Tigers for Sabrina. Okay, so we're at that halfway point, and my getting cute on the hit counter really did backfire on me. We've got 0. So once again, now is the time to lock that in. What you got to do is you got to put in your prediction in there, pop in one of the names: Wilson, Milton, Mizrahi, or DeGrom. If we end up not getting any of those Jacobs in the rest of this box here, then you'll get a leprechaun for making a guess. So if you're watching, make your guess, because it's a free leprechaun, basically, unless we get one of these guys. You do still have to guess 0, though, if you want to get the number side right. Or you do what Andrew just did, which is probably the smart call at this point, and guess 1. Because we do horseshoes and hand grenade style. So if you predict 1, that means you have 0, 1, or 2 covered. So Andrew, that was a diabolically smart decision to do 1. Moving it down to 1, you are pretty much covered at this point, unless somehow we just get absolutely hot on Jacobs in this last half here. So pop in one of those 4 Jacobs names, and then give us a number. And I would say probably 0, 1, or 2 is your best bet right now at winning some leprechauns. Again, if you get those guesses correct, you will get a leprechaun in your name. And at the end of our 3 breaks today, those leprechauns are going to run on your behalf for hopefully some free stuff. We got a couple fun things today. We got some packs. Also got some, for our buyers giveaway today, I've got some patch cards from some fun, a little bit older players in honor of Heritage. That should be fun as well. All right, so lock those in, guys. We're going to give you about 10 seconds here, and then we're going to close that hit counter for you. Take a drink of water, and that's what we're going to do. All right, so you guys can close the hit counter for me. Good luck, guys. Let's see if we get a Jacob or not. There's another first 3 letters, Jack Caglianone, rookie for the Royals. So we're up 2-0 on him and Miz, by the way. If you're keeping track of that, John, congratulations. We got Patrick Bailey for the Giants, Gunner. There's Hai-Sung Kim again for the Dodgers, Brendan Donovan. There's a Dylan Beavers rookie for the Orioles. And here's another very nice Jack Caglianone. It's the silver chrome refractor. The Royal Spot John. We will take that one. Absolutely. And it's actually nice and clean on the back, which we like. No one's trying to gnaw on that one on us. We got Brian Reynolds, Trace Sweeney, O'Neal Cruz, Justin Martinez. There's Jaron Duran. Dane Myers for the Marlins. And Edgar Caro on a blue sparkle for the White Sox. Jim, congrats. And we got Curtis Meads. That's a silver probably. Yep, it sure is because it's got a little bit of a ding on it. Curtis Mead for the White Sox. Weirdly enough, Curtis Mead, I don't know what it is about him in terms of my ability to get hits. Like good low number of hits. I have like 4 autographs of him numbered to 25. Unfortunately, he hasn't quite been as hot as he was as a prospect. So those autographs aren't doing me as well as I would like them to. We got Riley Green on the All-Star parallel. Zach McKinstry, Harrison Bader, Zach Galoff, Jonah Tong, rookie for the Mets. Tanner Bibby, Jazz Chisholm. We got a Starling Marte short print for the Mets. Jeffrey S. Boy, you've done well in recent breaks. The Mets have been awfully quiet for you. So hopefully the end of this, we did get a nice Sprout Jonah Tong for you there as well. But let's see if we can heat up the Mets a little bit for you. There's Brent Rooker, Rocchio, Max Fried, Nolan Shanuel, James Wood for the Nationals, TJ Friedel. The Nationals, we got Keibert Ruiz. We got Kyle Isbell on a silver, and the back is clean on that one, which I appreciate. Congrats to the Royals on the Kyle Isbell. There's Laureano, Andrew Abbott, Mark Vientos, Robert Hassel. It's Curtis Mead again. There's Marty's guy, Juan Soto for the Mets. If Marty were here, he'd be putting that in a magnetic holder. Markel Garcia for the Royals, John on a short print. And for the Twins, we got Matt Wallner on the blue sparkle parallel. Christian Javier for the Astros. There's Mike Trout for the Angels. Chris Bryant, Caballero, Evan Carter, Freddie Peralta. And there's Kyle Teal again for the White Sox. We got another rookies short print here. Little, Melton, Rackett, and Darnell. Too bad that's not Jacob Melton. All right, we'll randomize that one off. Luis Robert Jr., Willie Adames, Ketel Marte, Hunter Brown, Jackson Merrill, so close to Jacob, Junior Caminero on the All-Star, and Owen Kase rookie for the Cubbies. There's Kodai Senga for the Mets on the chrome. Pepio, Brian Wu, Michael Harris, Kyle Isbell, Garrett Crochet, Herberto Hernandez for the Marlins. We got a Shota Imanaga on the blue sparkle for the Cubbies. Bill, congrats. We got Willie Adames on the silver, and that one's got a nice clean back for the Giants. Congrats, Andrew. Raw Power Shohei. There's a nice Dodgers card. Jim, congrats. Shohei Ohtani, Raw Power. I love that graphic. It feels like a heritage graphic. It feels like a graphic that came out of the 70s. That's a cool card, though. Congratulations. Anytime you get Shohei, it's good, but a Shohei parallel, even better. Victor Scott. There's Basayo, rookie again for the Orioles. There's Yamamoto, Jackson Holiday, Pages, Cole Young, rookie for the Mariners. One more short print is Jorge Mateo for the Orioles. So, Philip, congrats. Anthony Siegler, rookie for the Crew. There's Ada Lopez. Jake Magnum, so close to a Jacob. So close. Ryan Mountcastle, Yuri Perez, Chase Dollander, Matt Strom. We got Adam Frazier for the Royals on the chrome. And our last card is going to be rookie Junkston Garcia for Joey and the Red Sox. So, my friends, boy, the hit counter backfired on me. the best part about that too is the next break I was doing a similar thing. So let's hope that it does a little better for us in Stadium Club. We're gonna have some randomized actually, so you guys can see we ended up with 0. So anyone that made a prediction, you are getting a leprechaun for making a prediction. So congrats. And then as long as you guys, well, we had a couple guys had 1, so your prediction of 1 got your leprechaun as well. Congrats on that one. So we've got some 4 cards, some 2 cards. That one I just set aside because it had the chunk out of it. There's another 4 card, and a 2 card. So what we're going to do, guys, is we're going to run a couple of those leprechauns I've been talking about to see who gets these cards. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring up our world-class and super friendly leprechauns. That's not the right one. That's the right one. And we're going to run some races here. So we're going to do left and right. And these first parallels, the 2 card parallels, you've got Cal Raleigh on the left and Kyle Schwarber on the right. So if the left wins, the Mariners get this card. If the right wins, the Phillies get this card. And then same thing, if the left wins, the Royals gets for Estevez, and if the right wins, Suarez gets it for the Padres. So we got right and left down there. We're going to run 14 seconds today. And here we go. So the rights took care of business on that one. So congratulations, Padres. You're going to get that one. And congratulations to the Phillies. You're going to get the Raleigh and the Kyle Schwarber. And then now we got to do the same thing for our 4 players. And what we're going to do on this one is I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'll explain to you guys which one's 1, 2, 3, and 4 on there. So let me get the leprechauns off for a second. I'm going top to bottom, left to right. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. Dodgers are 1, A's are 2, Tigers are 3, Reds are 4. If that makes sense, hopefully it does. We'll bring our leprechauns back on. We're going to keep our 14-second race. Shuffle them up, and here we go. Oh, 2. So 2 was slow playing, everybody, and ended up winning that one. They were at the way back of the pack and then sprinted out there. So again, how that works is 2 is the top right. So the silver rookies is going to the A's. The white rookies is going to the Cardinals with Jimmy Crooks. This guy is going to the Tigers, Troy Melton. And this guy's going to the Mets, Pintaro. So congratulations on those ones for those who got the leprechauns to win in your favor. And let's take a look at what we did top load out of 2 pretty good boxes. I thought box 2 was especially a good box. You got the Raw Power Shohei, the Caglianone on the silver chrome, Cagli base, Rich Hebner on the buyback, Ian Seymour short print rookie. We got Ryan Ritter on an autograph, the Willie McCovey ready action, Carlos Estevez short print silver, the Mike Schmidt ready action, the Ichiro turn back the clock short print, Roman Anthony on the Red Sox rookie Gold Cup, the Tigers to 25, and Tigers with a patch all came out of the same second box there. And we had Paul Skeens on an Enterprise that came out of box 2, Lawrence Butler on the Sparkles, Montgomery on the Enterprise rookie, Flaherty silver, Morales rookie blue, Bryce Harper on the ready action, Kyle Freeland silver, Yordan Alvarez on the blue, Peyton Toll on the silver chrome rookie, Harry Ford autograph, hand signia there, Cagley, Rowan Anthony again, and that was also really, really nice. Very early on in box one was the Gunnar Henderson out of 77, 18 out of 77. So some nice stuff coming out of Heritage there. Thank you guys so much for buying into that break. Congrats on those that hit. For those of you, hopefully you got a little something that you were collecting out of that. And hopefully you can grab more Heritage if you're interested. We got an auction up right now that is going to break tomorrow night with Marty. So if you didn't get enough Heritage, check that out. Otherwise, if you haven't done so already, please find your way to that like and subscribe button on YouTube. Make sure you find the like and follow sellers on eBay and all that sort of stuff. Help you know when our shows go live. Help you know when our listings come up. And on YouTube, it help us continue to grow the network. We're pushing 6,500 and on followers, and we want to get to 10,000 before the year is over, if not sooner. So we appreciate any assistance you can provide in hitting that subscribe button and sharing that with as many friends as you can. We appreciate it. We go to our schedule. You guys can see we are done with our first break. We're moving on to our top stadium club. We're going to be doing 4 mega boxes of these. We've had some pretty good luck out of them, some autos out of them recently, so hopefully we can keep that going. And then we're going to finish up in about another 50 minutes or so here with some top Series 1 for the day. So congrats again on our Leprechaun winners from last race. John and Andrew, you guys all got one for the for Jacob for making a prediction, and then John and Andrew, you guys each got one for picking 1, and it was 0, so you're within 1. All right, so to our team list we go for our second break of the day, which is break 1094, and it is 4 of these Stadium Club mega boxes. I'm going to go one at a time. At the halfway point, you guys can lock in your hit counter predictions. We'll get to that hit counter in just a second, but as we get into box 1, I do want to welcome in specifically and say thank you to those who bought spots in this break and filled up the spots. There's our empty box number 1. That's not going to stand up. There we go. We've got Jim rocking the Diamondbacks, Alan the Braves, Philip the Orioles and the Red Sox. We've got Jim with the Cubs and the White Sox. Andrew has his Reds. Richard's got the Guardians. Sabrina's got the Rockies. Sabrina, you were hot in the last break. We'll see what we can do for you in this one as well. Philip has the Tigers. The Tigers were the team that was hot. So, Philip, good luck on the Tigers in this one. See if they can keep their heat going. The Astros going to Jim. Steve's got the Royals. Parker has the Angels. The Dodgers, Brian. Philip with the Marlins. Bryce has the Brewers. Andrew's got the Twins and the Mets. Jorge has the Yankees. Bryce has the A's. Jim has the Phillies. Philip has the Pirates. James S. has the Padres. Philip the Giants. Andrew the Mariners. Philip the Cardinals and the Rays and the Texas Rangers. Excuse me, not the Texans. That's a wrong sport. After the Rangers, we got Trevor with the Blue Jays, and then Philip one more time with the Nationals. So I think I'm going to be saying Philip's name a little bit in this break. So hopefully I'm calling all your names out as much as we can. Thank you guys for grabbing spots in this break, and good luck to each and every one of you. I will see what I can do. We're going to have, I don't know what, it's what, 184 cards in the box, and we got 4 of them. So we're going to have plenty of cards to see what kind of damage we can get into. So good luck on those spots. And as I get the second half of the first box open, let's talk about our hit counter. So I'm hoping we're chasing Chase this time. The Jacob Chase did not play well. So I'm hoping out of 4 boxes, there's no way here we get blanks, but we could. Who knows? But we're chasing Chase on this one. So Chase Petty from Andrew's Reds. Chase Midroth for the White Sox. Chase Dollander for the Rockies, and Chase Utley for the Phillies. I will tell you guys, and I'm probably going to eat my own words on this, I would not go with Chase Utley. He is not as prevalent in the checklist as the other chases are. The other chases are rookies, which they're heavy in there. So I would not go with Chase Utley, unless you're just really feeling like playing the short horse here. Don't go with Chase Utley. I just needed a fourth chase, so Chase Utley made it in there. But I would feel pretty confident that Chase Utley is not going to win. So really, you got kind of a three-dog race here on which chase you want to pick. Again, if you like the long odds, I'll tell you what, if anyone has the guts to go Chase Utley, if you win Leprechauns with Chase Utley, I'll double them. So if you got the guts to choose Chase Utley out of this, and he wins, I will double your Leprechauns on there, giving you a better chance to win some free stuff. But I would not recommend it. Your odds are they're far better in your favor to go with one of those other chases. But you tell us which of the chases we're going to get the most cards of in this 4-box break, and tell us the total of all 4 chases together. If you get the right chase correct, you're going to get a Leprechaun running for you for some free stuff. And if you get the correct total number within one in either direction, you're going to get a Leprechaun as well. We remind you, there is no purchase necessary to get it to play in the hit counter. It is totally fun. If you're not in the breaks, you can participate in the hit counter. But if we have never shipped to you before and you don't buy from us, if you win something, we can't send it to you unless you tell us where you live. So if you are new to us, first of all, welcome to the Card Lines family. But if you're new to us and you're playing along on the hit counter, please do send us an email at info@cardlines.com and say, hey, I was, Jojo325 on the eBay chat, and here's my address in case I win something, so that we have it on file. If you do win, then we know how to send it to you. But again, there's no purchase necessary to play along in the hit counter. It's just a way to keep you guys engaged and have a little fun. So make those predictions. Which chase are we going to get the most of in this chase here? And what the total number is going to be. We'll revisit this in between each box. And after the second box, then you'll lock in your predictions. So here we go. Good luck, guys. We're going to start out with one of my all-time favorites, Cal Ripken Jr. You didn't have to put that in the chat. I think we already established it, man. That wasn't aimed at you. I was aiming that at other people who might be new to the thing. So, not needed. There's Cal Ripken Jr., Corbin Burns, Pete Crow Armstrong. We've got Randy Johnson on the concentration. Kobe Mayo, Andrew McCutchen, Kyle Tucker, John Berti. That card's cool already, but as a sepia, that really kind of makes it an unreal photo for John Berti for the Cubbies. Lou Bob, Dylan Cruz, rookie for the Nationals. Not a bad one at all. There is Juan Soto. We got Bryce Terang, Royce Lewis, Zach Gallen, Max Fried, and our first blue. It's a pretty nice blue for the Braves. There's Matt Olson. Here's Michael Harris, Jazz Chisholm. Chase! We got a chase. We're not getting blanked in this one. Andrew, your Reds have saved me from embarrassment on this hit counter. Chase Petty gets us one on the hit counter. Congrats, Andrew, as well on that one. There's a blue A-Rod for Texas. Caleb Durbin, rookie for the Crew. He's now with Boston, of course. Adalis Garcia, David Festa, rookie. Frankie Lindor, Connor Norby, rookie. And there's a nice one. Nick Kurtz, your rookie of the year for the A's. Congratulations to Bryce. Mike Piazza. He's with the Mets on that one. And boom, guys, first mega box. We do get an auto. How about that one? Tyler Phillips for the Marlins. Yes, the Marlins. Phillip, congratulations. It is a sweet auto. Tyler Phillips, guys, this is the retail mega box, not guaranteed autos, but we're 1 for 1 so far. Phillip, that is awesome. Congratulations. Sweet stuff. Andrew, your Reds. How about a Ellie De La Cruz? Yours for the taking. Refractor. We'll take that one. Chandler Simpson, rookie for the Rays. Wellenbach, Stephen Kwan, Joey Votto, Zach Neto, Shohei Ohtani. I'm at the point where even Shohei base, especially non-paper flagship, I feel like it's got to get top loaded because it's just crazy the prices. Like think about like this. Someone's like, "Oh, you just top loaded a paper card." Well, first of all, whoever has the Dodgers probably appreciates that. But secondly, think about back to 2003 with those King of Cards, the ace Shohei Ohtani, right? Everyone was just like throwing those in as paper cards, not a big deal, just a Shohei. Well, now those things are going for hundreds of bucks. So Brian, for the Dodgers, I'm taking care of you when this card all of a sudden becomes the next big collector thing. And there you go. We got O'Neal Cruz, Dalton Rushing, rookie for the Dodgers. Shota, Nolan Shanwell. For the Brewers, we got a blue rookie Logan Henderson. Congratulations to the crew, Bryce. We got Ken Griffey Jr. for the Mariners. Another one of my all-time favorites. Luke Keyshaw for the Twins. Yanner Diaz. Tatis Jr. on the in case of emergency break glass. Congrats to the Padres, James S. Jacob Wilson, rookie. This is Stadium Club sneaky because with the other breaks being 2026 today, you don't have the chance for Kurtz and Wilson rookies, but 2025 Stadium Club, those two are in there and they're prevalent. Severino, Miggy Cabrera, Marcus Semien. There's a nice Cam Smith for Houston. Jordan Zimmerman, Cole Ragans, Jordan with the winter hat. Garrett Cole on a blue for the Yankees. Jorge, congrats. There's Alex Bregman, Nolan Ryan, Mark Vientos, Jimmy Rollins, Big Poppy, Max Scherzer. We got James Wood on the rookie yours for the taking refractor for the Nationals. Phillip, congratulations, a sweet one. Logan Gilbert, Randy Arozarena, Yamamoto for the Dodgers. We got Augustine Ramirez for Miami on a rookie, and Mick Abel on the rookie for the Phillies. Luis Ariz, Benintendi, Trey Turner's upside down. Zach Wheeler on the concentration for the Phillies. So, Jim, the Phillies are not doing bad. They're picking away at some pretty good stuff for you. There's that Jacob deGrom we wanted last break. Jacob deGrom for the Rangers. Frankie Alvarez, Mason Wynn, Will Smith, Brent Rooker, Corbin Carroll. We're going to have a Cam Smith rookie parallel, and it's another yours for the takings. So we're doing well on these yours for the takings as well. Congratulations, Jim, on the Houston spots. Cam Smith. There's Sonny Gray, Bryce Harper for the Phils, Verlander, Belly Bombs. We got a Ben Rice rookie for the Yanks. There's Prince Fielder, Honus Wagner. So we got Jimmy Rollins, and now there's a Ryan Howard. Maybe we're going to be onto that Chase Utley card. Shane McClanahan, Jackson Jobe rookie for the Tigers. I love this Brian Wu card where he's running out on the Mother's Day pink carpet there, because it makes me think it's a pink parallel, but it's not. So, nice trickery, Stadium Club. Ballesteros for the Cubbies. Oh, and then Ryan Howard is a blue parallel. Congrats to the Phillies. There's Jackson Merrill, Michael Bush, Denzel Clark, rookie. There's a Matt Shaw in case of emergency rookie for the Cubbies. Congratulations to Jim on the Matt Shaw. 2025, you get Matt Shaw rookies as well. There's John Birdie again for the Cubs, Rodriguez, Craig Biggio, and we got a green parallel. And that is to 199, Matt Chapman for the Gigantes. Philip, congratulations on the Matt Chapman to 199. We got Marcelo Meyer, rookie for the Red Sox. Machado, Matt Shaw for the Cubbies. CJ Abrams. We got Christian Walker on the blue for the Astros. There's Altuve. Drake Baldwin, Rookie of the Year for the National League for the Braves. Allen, congrats. There's Larry Walker, Joe Mauer, Ronald Acuna Jr., Byron Buxton. And there's a nice sepia rookie of Augustine Ramirez from Miami. There we go. Another James Wood rookie. This one is our first Savage Slugger for the Nationals. Congratulations to Philip on that one. There is Barry Larkin, Andrew, for your Reds. Andrew, I hopefully I remember to do it. I've got set aside a Barry Larkin numbered card. It's like an old, I don't know, 96 Fleer or something like that out of 100 that I'm going to try and make sure I get into one of your packages on this one for Barry Larkin. But congrats on that one. There's Greg Maddux, Matt McClain, Pedro Martinez, Garrett Cole, Grayson Rodriguez. We got Evan Longoria on the blue. Rhett Lauder, rookie for the Reds. There you go. Andrew, the Reds are heating up for you. Ramirez, Tatis, Perez. Derek Jeter, the captain. Gunnar Henderson. I feel like that pitcher is different than other ones. Or maybe it's been a few weeks since I opened a Stadium Club box, so I feel like that's a different pitcher for some reason. Brooks Lee on the rookie for the Twins. There's J-Rod on a Savage Slugger for the Mariners. If this guy ever fully figures out consistency, it's like his values go up and down, but he's still a bigger name when it comes to cards, but he just can't ever stay consistent enough to stop that fluctuation. There's Ryan Howard, Salvi Perez, Ozzie Albies. There's Logan Henderson again for the Brewers. Luis Gonzalez. How about a Roki Sasaki rookie for the Dodgers? Congratulations to the Dodger spot again, Brian. Mike Trout with that halo around him. Adley Rushman. You got Ozzie Albies on the blue. Hyun-Sung Kim, rookie for the Dodgers. So we're crossing off the checklist for the Dodgers for Brian. Congrats, Brian. As we finish up box one here, we got Xavier Edwards, Longoria, Michael King, Slammin' Sammy, Aaron Nola. There's Cade Horton, rookie for the Cubbies. Salvi Perez on a blue. And our last few is going to be Rafi Devers, Ellie De La Cruz for the Reds, and Jordan Westberg. So congrats on that, Ellie, Andrew. All right, so one box in. And boy, this hit counter does not want to play nice with me. Out of 144 cards. Let's go Yankees, all right? Yankees been a little quiet in this one. We did get a nice Ben Rice rookie for you. Man, I'll tell you, this hit counter idea today going off of guys with the same name is backfiring on me. But at least in the first box, there's our empty box. In the first box, we did get one. Andrew's Reds came to my rescue, and we got a Chase Petty. So we've got 4 more boxes, each box with 144 cards. I really hope we get more than one of those. Not just for the 4 people who have those teams that are represented in those players, but just because I was trying, it's like so often you can, once you start to do the same product for a lot of breaks in a row, you try and get creative with the hit counter. And we've done the Yours for the Taking and Savage Sluggers so many times, and we've done, Shohei and Judge and those guys so many times, and we've done, which didn't work out all that well. We did where we tried the who is blowing bubbles and who is getting dumped on, and we ended up Marty getting in debates on whether water and Gatorade were the same thing. So we weren't going back that route again. So I thought, hey, we'll find some of the guys we want to chase and find guys with their same name. And it worked out that there were at least 4 Jacobs, and now there were at least 4 chases. But unfortunately, the hit counter is not playing ball with me yet. So you guys have through this box to see how it plays out and then make your predictions. Once again, no purchase necessary to play along. If you're in the upcoming break for Series 1 and you got in here a little bit early and want to hang out with us, that is awesome. You can play along in hit counter. If you were in the Heritage break and you're still hanging with us, that's awesome too. And you're welcome to play along in the hit counter. If you're not in any of the breaks, you're welcome to play along in the hit counter. If you're in all 3 of the breaks, you're of course welcome to play along in the hit counter. But all you got to do is tell us which chase we're going to get the most cards of out of these 4 total boxes. Again, we're through 1 at this point. And then you got to tell us the total of all 4 combined. If you get the correct chase, you're going to get a Leprechaun entry for some free stuff. And if you get the correct number within 1 in either direction, so like last time it was 0. So if you're predicted 0 or 1, you got a Leprechaun. I truly hope we're going to get more than 1 as we play out. But you get 1 in either direction, and you get the Leprechaun. I actually just mentioned we did the pictures, and that one didn't work as well either because everyone got into a debate about, so we had like blowing bubbles, and everyone was like, well, that's not a bubble, it's gum, and all that sort of stuff. So I wasn't about to play that game on this one. So at the end of the day, it's a free hit counter. We have fun with it. So, you have fun with it, and that's just what you do. And I'm not really that disappointed if we end up getting 0. I'm just having fun with it. So here we go. We got 1, and we're going to get into box 2. Rookie Luis Angel Acuna for the Mets. Buster Posey, Matt Chapman. We did get the numbered card to him a little bit earlier. J-Rod. There's Sagano rookie for the Orioles. There's a nice Paul Skeens. Similar to Shohei, I just feel like any kind of non-paper base, anything like this, stuff like that, Skeens, I got to top load him up. Although he's not had quite the same year as he's had before, but he's still obviously phenomenal. Christian Campbell for the Red Sox. We got Chipper Jones on a blue for the Braves. Alan, congrats. There's Luis Castillo, Garrett Crochet. Hey, there's our second chase, and it's Chase Midroth for the White Sox. So congratulations to the White Sox, Jim D. And Chase Midroth answers the call, and we're at 2 on the hit counter now. Look out, guys. We're on our way to 100. There's George Brett. Yours for the taking, Bobby Witt Jr. Congratulations to the Royal spot, Steve. There's Mark McGuire, Matt Olson, Giancarlo, Christian Yelich, Santander, Caleb Durbin rookie, Adalis Garcia, and a J-Rod, yours for the taking for Seattle. Oh, we're going to get another chase on the board as Michael Harris is jumping out on us here. Michael Harris, Jazz Chisholm, and Chase Petty says, I'm going to take this thing down for Andrew and his Reds. And so Chase Petty gets our 3rd chase on the board and our 2nd Chase Petty on the board. He's in the lead over Chase Midroth, and Dollander and Utley are not here. Although, hey, Leo. Yeah. Can you check and see, did we have a Chase Dollander, by the way? I think we might have. I think I may have missed. He would be with the Rockies rookies. We might have had a Dollander in there. If we will, I will add him to the hit counter. I fear I may have missed that one. Spencer Strider. Oh, nope, I didn't, because here he is. I was like, I was ahead of my own brain here. Never mind, Leo. He's right here. Chase Dollander for the Rockies. Congratulations, Sabrina on the Rockies. There's Dollander. And so Chase Dollander goes to 1, and we're at 4. Box 2. Box 2 understands the hit counter plight. Now let's get a Chase Utley. There's Austin Riley. We got Trevor Hoffman, Mookie Betts, Caden Denna for the Angels, Jackson Churio, Xavier Edwards for Miami on the blue parallel, Ezekiel Tovar, Brenton Doyle, rookie for the Rangers, Kumar Rocker, Adele Amador for the Rockies, got a little purple tint to it. In case of emergency, break glass, Jose Altuve. Riley Green diving out there. George Kirby. Cal Manzardo. Zach Wheeler. Freddie Freeman. And there's a James Wood for the Nationals. Philip. I'm not the biggest fan of how in Stadium Club they do half the cards one direction, half the cards the other. I like when it's all in one direction. There's Frank Thomas, Vladi Jr., Christian Walker. There's Thomas Sajaci, rookie for the Cards. A blue parallel of Young-Hoo Lee for the Giants. There's Pete Alonso, Junior Caminero, Santana, Nolan Arenado. And for the Reds, in case of emergency, break glass for Joey Votto. Mackenzie Gore, Seiya Suzuki, Yu Darvish. Albert Pujols, there's Wyatt Langford. Ichiro, William Contreras, Ketel Marte, Sandy Alcantara, Lawrence Butler, and Nolan Schanuel on a blue. That's a cool blue parallel for the Angels. Congrats on the Angel spot. I'm just going to go through and get all the ones that are turned in one direction the other way. There we go. Jackson Holiday, Edgar Carroll rookie, Clayton Kershaw, love that guy. Good luck to him on his retirement. Max Muncy, Cal Ripken Jr. on the Savage Sluggers for the Orioles. Philip, congratulations. Noma for Boston, Kodai Senga, Chipper Jones, Logan Evans for the Mariners, Corey Seager, Jace Young for Detroit. You got Chris Sale on the concentration refractor for the Braves. There's Hunter Green for the Reds. Ben Williamson, rookie for the Mariners. The Beebs, Shane Bieber. We got Pedro Martinez on the sepia for the Red Sox. And there's an Aaron Judge for the Yankees. There we go. We had a shout out Go Yankees earlier. Jorge, congrats on the Aaron Judge. There is Willie for the Giants. Braxton Ashcraft is a nice rookie for the Pirates. Justin Henry Malloy, rookie. Dylan Cease. Alcantara, rookie for the Cubbies. Young-Hoo Lee. Cam Smith on a blue parallel. So we've gotten a blue. We've gotten, I think, 1 or 2 inserts of him and a base Cam Smith already. So nice one for the Astros. Congrats, Jim. David Festa on the rookie. Lindor, Chandler Simpson, rookie. There's Shanwell again on the non-blue. Connor Norby, rookie. And another Nick Kurtz for the A's. Congratulations to the A's spot, Bryce. Mike Piazza. We got Augustin Ramirez on a blue rookie for Miami. So we got the sepia, the base, and the blue. If we could get a green or an orange, chase the rainbow here of Augustin Ramirez for Miami, that would be awesome. Congrats, Philip. Today's, wow, Judge is 34 already. I didn't realize he was getting that old up there. 2 hits. Wow. See what he does today, right? But yeah, thanks for that little bit of news in there. I did not know it was Judge's birthday. That's awesome. Happy birthday, Aaron Judge, Schwellenbach, Stephen Kwan, Joey Votto, Zach Neto. You got a Jackson Merrill break glass. You got O'Neal Cruz, Dalton Rushing rookie, Shota, Shohei. I like it when Shota and Shohei follow each other. That's fun. Congratulations on that one. And then we got another Jacob Wilson for the A's. Luis Severino, Jordan, Griffey Jr., Luke Keyshaw, Yannier Diaz. We got Derek Jeter on a blue parallel for the Yanks. So, hey, the Yankees are heating up for you. Derek Jeter on the blue. Miggy Cabrera, Simeon, Bregman, Savage Sluggers, Albert Pujols. Another Cam Smith for Houston. I think we're at like 5-6 Cam Smiths already. Ryan Zimmerman, Cole Ragans, Yamamoto on a sepia for the Dodgers. Brian, that's a nice one. There's Jimmy Rollins again. Ortiz, Scherzer. And Yamamoto, we're chasing the rainbow for Yamamoto here. We got the sepia. We got a blue. Brian, congrats. Look at that. Right, very close to back for each other. And I'll tell you what, in like 4 cards, we've got his base coming too. Maybe not even 4. Nolan Ryan, Vientos, Logan Gilbert, Rosarina. Yep, 4 cards. Hey, Yamamoto for the Dodgers. There's Ramirez again. There's Ha-Seong Kim for the Dodgers, rookie card. The checklist for the Dodgers in this one is very solid. And they get very loaded because of their World Series champions. Topps products, they load up on the Dodgers. It's always a good spot to get. There's Clayton Kershaw on the concentration. And we finish up box 2 here with Luis Gonzalez, Roki Sasaki. Speaking of that Dodgers checklist, we were just rolling in nice Dodgers cards. Mike Trout, Rushman, Bobby Witt Jr., Josh Naylor, Tarek Skubal, Torres, Bo Bichette, Paul Konerko, Chase Utley. All right. Hey, we got one. And he could still win this thing, I guess, even though I told everyone he couldn't. But we're up to 5 on the hit counter. And then look at that. We're going to chase the Ha-Seong Kim rainbow as well, apparently. A blue parallel of Ha-Seong Kim for the Dodgers. Again, Brian, congratulations. Great pickup on the Dodgers for this break. Okay, so this represents the halfway point, and it's box 3 of our 4-box break, which means it is now time for you guys to think long and hard about your hit counter predictions and figure out where this is going to go. Box 2 definitely woke up the hit counter a little bit. We got 4 in box 2, including 1 of each person, and then the one Chase Petty from box 1 got us to 5. So we're at 5 on the hit counter right now. I would like to hope that there's empty box number 3. I would like to hope that we are going to double that. So hopefully we get into double digits on this one, and it doesn't make going with those names look it's as bad of an idea. And right now you got Chase Petty. It's come out once in each box, and each other chases came out in box 2. You guys got to decide which chase is going to end up winning this break and what the total is going to be. While you're doing that, let me talk a little bit. I mentioned it earlier, but if you are watching us on the YT on YouTube, please make sure that you have hit the like button for today's show. Hopefully you're having a good time and you're willing to do that. Hit the subscribe button as well. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. What the stats you see all the time out there is 80% of the people watching you are not subscribed to your channel. So if you are not one of the 20% who has subscribed to our channel yet, please hit that subscribe button. It doesn't hurt anything to hit subscribe, but it'll let you know when our shows go on and things like that. But we also have a lot of other content. We've got a lot of different editorial content and things like that. Our guy Jesse produces a lot of different videos, and he kind of takes a line through it all. So you can see his content. You can go to our website, carlines.com, and sign up for our newsletter that goes out twice a week. You can also find all of our videos from there. We haven't done as formal of an introduction yet, but if you guys watch us on many of the socials, including Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, etc., you will notice that we have sort of relaunched the daily rip videos, where we have a pack of something, a box of something, whatever, that we rip every day just for some fun content. Usually it's no more than a 2-minute video, if sometimes less. And what you'll notice is I'm not the only one in those videos right now. You'll notice our guy Jasper making some of those videos as well. He's starting to train and learn to do some braking, and he might be a path into, once we get him going a little bit more, not only doing daily rips, but we might be doing some potential TCG stuff, Pokemon, One Piece, or whatever breaks, as well as our more traditional sports breaks. So maybe more to come on there, and hopefully a more formal introduction to you guys all for Jasper. But you'll notice that. So if you subscribe in all the socials, you'll be able to see those videos come up, and like and share those for us if you'd be so kind. But most importantly, anything you can do to share out the links to our channel on YouTube and those other socials, and get people watching our videos and like and subscribing, we would appreciate that. Again, my main goal on YouTube specifically is I want to get that 10,000 subscribers sooner rather than later, because as soon as we do that, I feel like then the snowball only gets bigger, and that number only gets bigger and better. So I appreciate all of your guys' assistance in that. Again, it is now time, as we get into box 3, to lock in those hit counter predictions if you haven't done so already. So you are choosing Petty, Medroff, Dollander, or Utley, and you got to tell us what the total number of all of them is going to be. So if your prediction right now is 4 or lower, I would strongly recommend you update it very quickly, because if your prediction is under 4, you're already off. You can only get within 1. You can get the number or 1 in either direction. So you got to be at least at 4 right now, and that would be banking on us not getting any other chases for the rest of this break. So make that in there. We'll give you guys about 30 more seconds, and then we're going to close the hit counter. And I'm going to go ahead and get us into box 3 as we do so. We got Logan Evans, rookie. Corey Seager, Jace Young, rookie. Yuri Perez on the concentration. I keep forgetting about doing all the cards backwards. So let me go through and get all those the right side up. All right, there we go. We got Jazz Chisholm. And Chase Petty just continues to understand the assignment. He's come out, Andrew, he's come out at least once a box for you already. So Chase Petty for the Reds. And Petty goes to 3. And we're up to 6 on that. So when you get a second, Leo, close the hit counter for me. Henry Malloy for Detroit. We got a Chipper Jones Sepia for the Braves. And we've got another birthday boy, apparently, Aaron Judge. Congratulations, Jorge, for the Yanks on the Aaron Judge. Get you a Judge parallel would be nice as well, right? Willie, Braxton Ashcraft rookie. Connor Norby on the rookie. Another Nick Kurtz for the A's. So I would say we're doing quite well in these boxes on our rookies for sure. There's Piazza, Michael Harris. And there he is, guys. He's just taking this hit counter by storm now. We're going to chase the Chase Petty rainbow apparently now too. Chase Petty on a blue for the Reds. And Petty goes to 4. And we're at 7. Christian Yelich, Santander, Caleb Durbin, rookie. Adalis Garcia, Junior Caminero on the yours for the taking. Shota, Dalton Rushing, rookie. Shanuel, David Festa, rookie. Lindor, Chandler Simpson, rookie. We got Buster Posey on the blue. O'Neal Cruz, Yanier Diaz, Griffey Jr. again. Luke Keyshaw, rookie one more time. Schwellenbach, Quan, Joey Votto, and Zach Neto. Ed, what's going on? Welcome in. Great to have you. Welcome into the chat. There's, in case of emergency, Bobby Witt Jr. for the Royals. Congratulations to the Royal spots, Steve. Get all of our backwards guys turned around. And we're back on track. Here we go. Ryan Zimmerman, Cole Ragans, Jordan. How about another Shohei? And then right behind Shohei, we didn't have Shota leading off from. Shota was about a few cards ago. But right behind that for the A's is Jacob Wilson. Bryce, congratulations. Severino, Jimmy Rollins, Poppy, Max Scherzer. That's like our 7th. Cam Smith, Yanier Diaz on the blue. Miggy, Simeon, Bregman. Sammy Sosa on the Savage Sluggers for the Cubs. And a rookie Sasaki. Rookie for Brian and the Dodgers. Adley Rushman, Mike Trout, Adley Rushman, Stephen Kwan, Sepia, Nolan Ryan. Vientos, Logan Gilbert, a Rosarina. Gunnar Henderson, that wasn't a variation. It just had one I hadn't seen in a while, I guess. Brooks Lee on the rookie. Luis Gonzalez. There's Luis Angel Acuna on the blue rookie for the Mets. Yamamoto. Augustine Ramirez. Ha-Seong Kim for the Dodgers. Congratulations, Brian, one more time. Here's a great Paul Skeens concentration for the Pirates. Philip, congratulations. Slammin' Sammy, Aaron Nola, Kate Horton rookie. There's a captain again. And Acuna one more time. Posey, Chapman, J-Rod. Mookie Betts for the Dodgers. Caden Dana rookie. Jackson Churio. Seiya Suzuki for the Cubs on a blue. Luis Castillo. Garrett Crochet. And we got another Chase. It's Chase Midroth for the White Sox. So he goes to 2. We go to 8 on the hit counter. George Brett. Yours for the taking. Corbin Carroll. George Kirby. Could have done George's. Kyle Manzardo, Trevor Hoffman, Spencer Strider, Chase Dollander for the Rockies. So Chase Dollander goes to 2. We're at 9 now. Box 3 is hot. Austin Riley, Vladi Jr., Walker. There's Thomas Sajaci on the rookie. Riley Green, Luis Castillo on the blue. Ezekiel Tovar, Brenton Doyle hanging upside down. Kumar Rocker, rookie. Adel Amador on the rookie. We got Brooks Lee, rookie in case of emergency for the Twins. So congratulations, Andrew on the twin spot. There's J-Rod on a blue. Once again, we got all these guys turned around. Pujols, Wyatt Langford, Ichiro, Kodai Senga, Chipper Jones, Contreras, Ken Griffey Jr. on the Savage Sluggers. That's a nice one again for the Mariners. Andrew, nice pickup. You got quite a few Ken Griffey Juniors. Pete Alonso, Caminero, Johan, Arenado, Ketel Marte, Alcantara, Lawrence Butler, Mackenzie Gore, Paul Canerico on the blue for the White Sox, Zach Wheeler, Freddie Freeman, James Wood for the Nationals, Seiya Suzuki, Yu Darvish, Frank Thomas. We got Bo Bichette, Paul Canerico, Chase Utley, Nomar, Jackson Holliday, Edgar Carroll, rookie, Clayton Kershaw, Max Muncy, rookie, Savage Sluggers, Big Papi for Boston, Ben Williamson on the rookie, the Beebs, Gleyber Torres, Bobby Witt Jr., Naylor, Tarek Skubal, Dylan Cease, Alcantara rookie, Young Ho Lee, Hunter Green, and so we do kind of have a Matt Chapman rainbow going on. We got the base, we've gotten the blue, we got the green to 199, and I think we got a Chapman sepia as well. But what to see, I can't remember for sure. But we're in to box 4, our final box of this break. And we bring the hit counter up. You guys can see how you are doing. We got up to 9 on there. We got Chase Petty in a very strong lead. You got Midroth and Dollander chasing behind him. They each came out in the last 2 boxes. They just didn't come out in the first one. And we did get a Chase Utley in that box as well. So we sit at 9. Right now, we got a couple people on 9. So you guys are probably wanting to not go too much higher. We got a couple people sitting around 11 and 12. So that's going to potentially get you in there. And then it looks like most of you were on Chase Petty. Unfortunately, the hit counter did close on that. But Jorge, we'll go ahead and Leo, can you go ahead and change Jorge is under Kara there for from Chase Dollander, or he put Petty. Can you change him Petty to 6? Yeah. Normally we lock those in and we try and keep that. But you know what? You gave us a great fact about it being Judge's birthday today. So that's worth some extra time. In the future, though, hopefully get it in before we lock them down. Otherwise, you can wait until the last card, make your prediction, and then you didn't really exactly predict anything now, did you? Appreciate you. So we'll get you on that one. We got your updated count. Although the 6 really doesn't work here, Kara, because we're already at 9. So Jorge, you couldn't win on that one because we're already at 9. But we did change it to Petty as well because you're doing all 4 chases on there. So you're on for Petty now, but 6 is still going to be too low. So we'll do the first half of the box, then we'll do the second half of the box, and that'll finish up the break. Let me go ahead and get all of our backwards cards flipped around for us. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Hit counter is going to get a blue. You guys can see that, right? We got a Chase Utley blue. Congrats to the Phillies. Chase Utley goes to 2, and we're at 10 on the hit counter, guys. Vientos. We got to double digits. So that was what I was expecting when I went with the name hit counters. Logan Gilbert, a Rosarina. There is a Roger Clemens for the Yankees concentration. Brooks Lee rookie. Gonzalez. There is a Roki Sasaki rookie card. Rookie. For Brian and the Dodgers. We've gotten a number of these. Oh. Here's a sepia of Shanwell. So we've gotten a blue. We're kind of rainbow and Nolan Shanwell as well. There's Yamamoto. Ramirez rookie one more time. Ha-Seong Kim rookie one more time. Boy, the Dodgers. Again, fantastic checklist in this. And you do well with them. Almost every time you do really well with the Dodgers. Aaron Nola, Kate Horton rookie. The Cap. Gunner, Xavier Edwards, Longoria, Ryan Howard, Salvi Perez. We've got Jackson Holliday on the yours for the taking. There's Kyle Tucker, Michael King, Sammy Sosa. There's Ozzie Albies, Logan Henderson rookie, Rafi Devers, and in case of emergency break glass, Jackson Merrill for the Padres. Max Fried for the Yanks. Kobe Mayo, rookie for Baltimore. Andrew McCutchen. And there's Barry Larkin on a blue for the Reds, followed by an Ellie De La Cruz for the Reds. Westberg. Cal Ripken Jr. got Dalton Rushing, rookie, on the in case of emergency parallel. So, Brian, congrats again for the Dodgers. About half the top loaded cards are going to the Dodgers. Corbin Carroll, Royce Lewis, Zach Gallen, and we got another auto, a yellow auto, Tyler Gentry for the Royals. Congratulations, Steve. Hey, out of 4 mega boxes, we got a 50% auto rate, guys. That's pretty sweet. Congratulations on an auto. 2 out of 4 boxes pulling one for us. Tyler Gentry for the Royals. Congrats, Steve. Corbin Burns, Pete Crow Armstrong, Luis Robert Ballesteros, rookie. We've got Will Smith, Brent Rooker, Bryce Terang, Justin Henry Malloy on the blue rookie for Detroit. There's Dylan Cruz tossing the football. Juan Soto, Sonny Gray. Pete Alonso on the Savage Sluggers. McClanahan, Jackson Jobe rookie. Brian Wu, and there's a Chandler Simpson Sepia rookie for Tampa Bay. So that was the first half of the 4th box. We did get one more up on the hit counter, as you guys can see. So we're at Chase Petty with that strong lead at 4. And then everyone else is at 2. We're up to 10. Right now, that still puts most of you guys in play for dual Leprechauns. One hit could knock a couple of you guys off of that, so we'll see how it plays out. But this was, when I came up with the 4 guys with one name, this is what I envisioned it being like, was somewhere around 10 to 15, not 1, like, or 0 like the last break. But that's how it goes sometimes again. I did do individual players in tops as well, but I'm very confident with tops that we should not have any problems on the hit counter there as well. But that's a little bit of an allusion to what we've got going on in tops for the hit counter. It's going to be individual players again. So probably not a hit counter where we're talking like 50. Probably another hit counter where we're talking like somewhere between 10 and 20. Right now, you guys are looking in pretty good shape unless we just go crazy with chases here. Most of you guys are going to win 1, if not 2 Leprechauns that did get a prediction in there. And we appreciate you guys for doing so. Thanks for hanging out with us on a Sunday morning. Well, Sunday afternoon for some of you now. It's still morning for me for about 20 more minutes or so. Here's the last half of the last box. We got Ichiro, Holiday, Edgar Carroll, rookie, Kershaw, Gleyber Torres, Bo Bichette, Paul Canerico. You got Caden Denna on the blue for the Angels, Max Muncy for the A's rookie cards. It's Bobby Witt Jr., Josh Naylor, Tarek Skubal, and a Jackson Churio yours for the taking for the Brewers. So congrats, Bryce, on that one. There's Hunter Green, Ben Williamson rookie, and Shane Bieber for the Blue Jays. Logan Evans for the Mariners. Kyle Seager. Jace Young for the Tigers. Henry Malloy rookie. Dylan Cease, Alcantara. Young-Hoo Lee. We got a blue Fernando Tatis Jr. And we got another birthday boy, Aaron Judge. Here's the question for you guys. Get the chat going a little bit. Judge and Shohei. Basically now every year we just keep handing them the MVP. How many more MVPs are they going to win? Judge turns 34 this year. How many more good years does he have left in him before he starts to peter out? Shohei is dominating pitching again. They're likely going to win MVP this year. How many MVPs does Judge end up winning when it's all said and done? Willie Adames, Ashcraft for the Pirates, Yelich. There's Mike Trout on the in case of emergency. You guys saw another Chase coming into play there. Michael Harris, Chisholm, Chase Petty for the Reds. So Chase Petty, I think, pretty much cemented the win on the hit counter now with this card, because that's going to put him to 5. He's got a 3-point lead over everybody else. I don't see anyone going that crazy here in a third of a box. Santander, Caleb Durbin rookie. Garcia, Shanuel, Connor Norby. There's another Nick Kurtz. Congrats for the athletic spot on the Nick Kurtz. Piazza, Yu Darvish on the blue. David Festa. Frankie Lindor, Chandler Simpson rookie. Schwellenbach, Juan Soto on the yours for the taking. Yenner Diaz, Shota, Dalton Rushing rookie for the Dodgers. There's Bryce Harper. Verlander, Belly Bombs. There's another Ben Rice for the Yankees. Berti, Rodriguez, Craig Biggio, and a blue McLean for the Reds. Fielder, Wagner, Jackson Merrill. Rhett Lauder on the rookie concentration for the Reds. Andrew, your Reds are doing quite well. Marcelo Meyer, rookie. Manny Machado. Matt Shaw, rookie for the Cubbies. Abram, Stephen Kwan, Joey Votto, Zach Neto. Cole Ragans, Jordan, Ken Griffey Jr., Luke Keyshaw, rookie. Jose Ramirez on the blue. How about one more Shohei for Brian? And you guys know who's been following Shohei every time, haven't you? For the A's, Bryce. We're going to get one more Jacob Wilson, rookie. And let's finish it out here. Severino Cabrera. Cal Raleigh on the Savage Sluggers for the Mariners. Andrew, congratulations. We have Ortiz, Cam Smith, Zimmerman, Simeon, Alex Bregman, Nolan Ryan. And our last few cards is Mike Trout, Rushman, Jimmy Rollins, Max Scherzer, and our final blue is going to be for Andrew and the Reds, Rhett Lauder on a rookie blue. The Reds with some great young pitching. I forgot, Andrew, are they still in first place, or did anyone else catch up to them yet? I haven't looked at the central standings in a couple days. It's tight with everyone, I know that. All right, so here we go. We'll do a recap here in just a moment. Let me talk to you guys about how you did on the hit counter. We ended up with 11. And Chase Petty winning it. So, you guys all did. So, Andrew, Jorge, JHD, and PMC, you guys all got leprechauns. Congratulations for Petty. And then, and JHD, you got it for being on 11 and 12, respectively. So, congrats on doubling up there. Congrats on everyone for your leprechauns. Let's do a recap, and then we'll get into our third and final break of the day. The Rhett Lauder blue, Savage Sluggers Raleigh, Wilson, Shohei, Rhett Lauder on the concentration, Nick Kurtz, Chase Petty, Judge, Chandler Simpson Sepia. One of two autos, a yellow Tyler Gentry, rushing in case of emergency, Hyun Kim, Roki Sasaki, Brooks Lee rookie emergency, Paul Skeens concentration, Hyun Kim rookie. Roki Sasaki, Jacob Wilson, Shohei, Chase Petty on the blue, Nick Kurtz, Aaron Judge, Chase Petty, Hyun Kim blue, Roki, Hyun Kim, Jacob Wilson, Shohei, Augustine Ramirez on the blue, Nick Kurtz, Cam Smith on the blue, Aaron Judge, Chase Petty, yours for the taking, Bobby Witt Jr., Paul Skeens, Hyun Kim, Roki Sasaki, Savage Sluggers, James Wood, Ramirez on the Sepia. Matt Chapman to 199. Matt Shaw, emergency. Cam Smith, yours for the taking. James Wood, yours for the taking. Jacob Wilson, Henderson, blue rookie. Shohei. Our second autograph, which is the first one we got, Tyler Phillips. Nick Kurtz, Chase Petty, and Matt Olson on a blue for the Braves. All right, some great stuff coming out of Stadium Club, guys, including 2 autos out of 4 boxes. We'll take that any day. That was great. So thank you guys so much for participating in that break, for filling the spots up. Congrats to everyone who got some good hits, good cards. Congrats to all of our folks who won Leprechauns for that break. And as we go to our schedule, I think I'm either 5 minutes behind or 5 minutes ahead. I'm 5 minutes behind, but that's not, I'm 4 minutes behind. Well, technicality, but that's not too bad. Stadium Club has a lot of cards. So we are done with our Stadium Club break. And now we're moving on to our top Series 1. So for those of you joining in, thanks for your patience as we're a minute or two into the break time for our top Series 1. We got 2 hobby boxes. There's 1 and 2. And as I get into these guys, we will talk about and say a special thank you to all of you who grabbed spots in this one. Break number 1095, Series 1 hobby. 2 of them. We've got Philip rocking the Diamondbacks. We got Greg on the Braves, Philip on the Orioles. Here is our silver pack, white pack this year. Philip on the Orioles, Jeffrey on the Red Sox. The Roboys are back with the Cubbies again. Jeffrey on the White Sox. Jim's got the Reds. Jeffrey on the Guardians. Empty box. After the Guardians, we got Enrico with the Rockies. We got Sabrina with the Tigers. Josh with the Astros. Steve the Royals. Jim the Angels. Brian the Dodgers. James the Marlins. Sabrina's got the Brewers. Lots of Mizorowskis coming your way, hopefully, Sabrina. Robert with the Twins. Sabrina the Mets. Jorge the Yankees again. Philip the A's. Edward the Phillies. Derek the Pirates. Philip the Padres. After the Padres, we've got James with the Giants, Brett the Mariners, Bryce the Cardinals. Jim D has the Rays, Philip has the Rangers, Robert has the Blue Jays, and Enrico is knocking around the Nationals. Thank you guys for grabbing all those spots. Again, we are completely full today. That makes life really easy when you guys buy all the spots and pay for them. We appreciate it. And good luck to each and every one of you on your spots. Once again, thanks for hanging out with us on this Sunday. We welcome you in. If it's your first time with us, welcome to the family. We hope you're having a good time. If you've been with us before, thank you so much for coming on back. We appreciate y'all. We love you guys. You are the reason why we do this. So make sure, though, that you do hit all that like and subscribe for us, and make sure you know when all the auctions are going live and all those sorts of things. Again, we do have auctions up right now on eBay for tomorrow night. It's going to be 3 more baseball breaks. And then Wednesday night, 3 football breaks. And Thursday during the day, 3 football breaks, including some hobby football. So check those spots out and get in on the fun. Get this pack open, and then I will switch to our hit counter. And let's talk about the hit counter. One more chance to win a couple Leprechauns and win some free stuff. So what we're doing on this one, guys, is we're doing 1 player again. Let's hope that doesn't come back to bite us. But what I thought was we do players who we still think, at least I still think, they're big names. But they're names that are, 1, kind of more overproduced, and 2, just haven't quite held the value yet. You know, Mike Trout just unfortunately has a hard time staying healthy. Maybe this year changes that. Acuna Jr., same thing, just can't stay consistent because he can't stay healthy. Yelich, same problem. He gets rolling for a while and then has back issues, and he'll get cold and be gone for a while, and just never quite the same player. He's still a true leader for the Brewers, but not quite the same MVP type of guy. And then I don't know that Tatis was ever in that same class, but we're all very excited about Tatis. So he was the fourth guy put in there. So you guys tell us, of those four kind of our once big chasers, right? Guys we were really trying to pull for in cards, who we're going to get the most of in this Topps Hobby Box break. Trout, Acuna Jr., Yelich, or Tatis Jr. And then along with picking the player, you need to tell us the total of all four players combined. And if you get that total correct within one in either direction, you are going to get a leprechaun in your name as well for some free stuff. So tell us, Trout, Acuna, Yelich, or Tatis, who we're going to get the most of in this break. And here we go, getting into box number one. We're going to start out with a Mets team card. There's Matt Olson, Kyle Stowers, Brian Hayes, Tyler Stevenson, Patrick Bailey. Our first rookie for the Diamondbacks is Cal Backus, JT Ginn, Victor Scott's Rangers team card. We've got turned around. It looks like it's probably going to be a foil. The New Age Athletics for the foils. You got Butler and Kurtz in there, I believe that is. Congrats for the A's spot, Philip. Yu Darvish. We're going to have to randomize these guys off. Turner, Horner, and Freeman. So it's going to be a fight between the Phillies, Cubs, and Dodgers. I'm sure we'll have plenty more of those. And how we do these as well, if you guys aren't aware, there's three of them in there. So we'll do a leprechaun race of left, middle, right. And so if left wins, the Phillies would get it. If we get two of these, the second place leprechaun, let's say it was the Dodgers, would get it. If we get three of these, then each one of the teams are going to get one. If we get four of them, we kind of go back to the randomized game again. Everyone gets one, and then that fourth one gets randomized. But I don't know if we've ever gotten four of the same one out of two boxes. Strider, Dane Myers, Giolito, Manzardo, Williamson. There's a rookie Warming Bernabel and rookie Tristan English. Corbin Carroll, Max Muncy. 91 Topps parallel of Byron Buxton for the Twins. There's Benintendi, Baseball BFFs for the Cubbies. Zach Neto, Caleb Durbin. Ramirez on the Gold Cup, Brady Singer. Logan Webb. Travis Adams, rookie for the Twins. There is our first Shohei of the break. Congratulations to the Dodger spot, Brian again. And we're on the board with a Shohei. Javi Baez, Rasmussen. Oh, there's our autograph right away, and it's a Derek Jeter out of 10. Derek Jeter out of 10, you guys. Get out of town. What a hit for the Yankees, Jorge. Wow. Derek Jeter out of 10 on the black border. That is a monster. That is a straight up monster of a hit. Derek Jeter out of 10 on the auto. I didn't realize Derek Jeter's autograph was so scribbly. I guess I've never pulled many Derek Jeter autos. Gosh. Just drool on that one for a while, guys. Derek Jeter out of 10. What a smoke shot of a hit there. I'm going to set him back up on our little stand. He's going to oversee the rest of this break. Jorge, that is absolutely phenomenal. What a hit. And then look at this one. You're going to come back right after a Derek Jeter auto out of 10 is you're going to get a Cam Schlittler. Jorge, you're just call it a day, man. Pack it in. You done it. Either that or go buy a lottery ticket. Derek Jeter out of 10. How cool is that? There's Jacob Wilson on the Gold Cup. Alvarez, Roman Anthony, rookie Gold Cup. Red Sox, Yoshida, Brandon Marsh, Didier Fuentes, Joe Rock, Jake Fraley, Helio Ramos. There's our first hit counter participant. It's Ronald Acuna Jr. on the big ticket player. So Acuna gets us on the board first on the hit counter. There's Zach Wheeler. Owen Cassey, rookie for the Cubbies. Austin Riley, Austin Wells, Brady House, rookie for the Nationals, Peyton Toll for the Red Sox. There's Altuve, Clayton, Sonny Gray, Bryce Matthews for Houston, Daniel Palencia, Bogarts, Dean Kramer. There's Dalton Rushing. And our next one, ERA leaders. So the Tigers, Astros, and Red Sox are going to be fighting out for that one, unless we get 3 of them. Rafaela McGill, Clayton again, Sonny Gray, Red Sox team card, Yoshida Soriano, Joe Ryan. Hey, talk about getting some Jacob Mizorowski's. How about a foil for Sabrina? Congratulations, Sabrina. Guys, I was at a card show yesterday, and someone tried to sell one of these for $6. I think Mizorowski's got some value, but I don't know that this is a $6 card. Congratulations, though. That's a sweet Mizorowski. It's probably a $2 or $3 card any day, but especially if he keeps staying hot. There's Nolan McLean. You got Ian Seymour, rookie. Brandon Pfaadt, Cody Clemens, Bubit, Eric Lauer, Peyton Toll, rookie. Altuve, Lindor, rookie Sasaki, future stars. Here's one with Skeens, Yamamoto, and Sanchez on the ERA leaders. Greatest hits, Calrelli for the Mariners, Brett. We got Contreras, Carson Williams, rookie. There's Shota, Bednar, Gavin Williams, Logan Gilbert, Alex Freeland on the rookie. Rafi Devers, Jacob deGrom, Cal Queiroz, rookie. Perdomo. Turn around. It's going to be it's a team border. Troy Johnston for the Marlins. James, I love the team border cards. It's not as pronounced as it was with the 2024 ones, for example, but it still looks pretty sweet. We're going to give a fist bump. That's a mini fist bump. There. Really, my fist bump got shrunk. Take that off. Congratulations, though, to the Marlins. James D, that's a tough pull. You don't get as many of these. The Marlins border card. What a cool looking card that is. They're not numbered, but they are short printed. Very cool. Very, very cool. What a great box. Here we go. Kyle Freeland, Jonah Heim, Samuel Basayo, rookie. Casey Mize, Caminero, Sosa, Stephen Kolek. There's Estrada on the rookie. Evan Carter, Bob Seymour on the rookie. Blaze Alexander. There's Manny Machado on the 91 Topps inserts. Luis Morales, rookie. Mickey Moniak, Victor Robles. There's that Troy Johnson, not on the blue border. Romy Gonzalez. Here's an RBI leader with Raleigh, Judge, and Pasquantino. Narvaez, Matt Strom, Otto Kemp, rookie. Canzone, Kafis, rookie. Brenton Doyle, Bryce Miller. Andrew Abbott, Landon Knopp. August Sawara, rookie for the Nationals. Zach Maxwell, rookie for the Reds. Soler, Bailey Ober, Marcelo Meyer. Pavetta, Juan Burgos, rookie for the Diamondbacks. Ezekiel Tovar, and a Bobby Witt Jr. on the All Tops team for the Royals. So congratulations to the Royal spot, Steve, on the Bobby Witt Jr. Well, these guys are not playing well in the hit counter, and normally I thought we'd get a bunch of them being base veterans. Hunter Goodman, Grant Taylor, rookie. Michael Bush, Nick Gonzalez, Kennedy Corona, rookie. A's team card. There's Acuna Jr. He understood the call. So on the hit counter, Acuna Jr. goes to 0 and everyone else, or goes to 2 and everyone else is at 0. Hunter Brown, Alejandro Kirk, Stanton, Fernandez, rookie for the Rockies. Vargas, Brandon Garcia for the Diamondbacks, rookie. Jonathan Aranda. There's Maximo Acosta for the Marlins. Bautista, Trey Turner. There's Bobby Witt Jr. Mookie Betts, Jacob Young. Kumar Rocker on the Future Stars. Bronx Bombers, got a Judge in there. Grant Holmes, Mark McGuire on the 91 parallel for the A's. Congrats, Phillip. Willie Adames, Kevin Gausman, Mason Barnett, rookie. There's a Mike Trout. Mike Trout for the Angels. So Trout goes to 1 on the hit counter. We're up to 3. Gibson Long, O'Neal Cruz, and Bradley Rodriguez rookie. Brendan Donovan, Astros team card. We got Judge, Bichette, and Wilson on the average leaders. Jeffrey Springs, Clay Holmes, Matt McClain. Cubs team card. J-Rod, Taylor Trammell, Ryan McMahon. And another Mizorowski for the Crew. So congratulations, Sabrina. That is our second Miz. We got the foil of him earlier. Now we got a base rookie, Miz. A's team card, Bello, Crochet. There's Bryce Terang for the Brewers. Luke Keyshaw on the Gold Cup. Pete Crow Armstrong on the profiles by the kid for the Cubs. Carson Seymour, rookie. Luke Raley, Jeremiah Jackson, rookie for the Orioles. Jordan Beck, Josh Young. Rafi Devers, Chris Bubich, Eric Lauer. Style and Smiles for the Red Sox, Colton Cowser. Lizardo, we got Jeff Bagwell on the 1991 Topps for the Astros, Josh. And Dodgers duo, insert with Shohei on it. Tommy Edman, Michael Wacha, Carlos Cortez rookie. Ben Lively, Estrada rookie. Gavin Williams, Logan Gilbert, Alex Freeland rookie. Nick Kurtz on the Gold Cup. David Peterson, Chandler Simpson. Dylan Cruz, Future Stars. Yastrzemski, Philadelphia team card. And Jackson Merrill. Matt Strom, Otto Kemp rookie. Sosa, Stephen Kolek, Quinn Priester. Adam Frazier, Padres team card. Let's see, Padres team card, by the way. Tatis is in there, but he's not apparent enough to count it. There's Jason Dominguez on the greatest hits. Brett Beatty and Hale Acuna. We got the wins with Peralta, Lizardo, and Webb. Joe Adele, Andrew Vaughn, Bailey Ober, Marcelo Meyer. Here's an RBI leaders with Raleigh, Judge, and Pascatino. So we have 2 of these now. So 2 of the 3 of you will get one. There will be one that won't. If we get a third, then everyone gets one. Narvaez, Ruiz, Cam Devaney for the Pirates. Jackson Holiday, Lawrence Butler, Josh Smith. Bubba Chandler is a nice rookie for the Pirates. Ryan Nelson, Ryan Jeffers, Alejandro Kirk, Zach Maxwell rookie. Jorge Soler, Jonah Tong's a nice one for the Mets. Paul Skeens, of course, is a nice one for Pittsburgh. Jonathan India. There's Chase Burns, rookie for the Reds on the 91. And here's RBI with Schwarber, Alonso, and Soto. So we now get into our second of 2 boxes, our final box of the day. But don't go anywhere because there's a lot of cards in this box. And then we got to do the recap and talk about the hit counter and give away some stuff. So don't go anywhere just yet. There's our second hobby pack. We're going to save those 2 for last, of course. And we'll pull up the hit counter here in just a second. You guys can see how you're doing, and it is going to be time to lock in those hit counter predictions, my friends. There we go. So we are at, it is not going all that well again on individual players. We have got a Mike Trout. I could probably stretch some of those team cards and say those guys are in there, but they haven't been apparent enough for me to think I should add them. So we got 1 Mike Trout and 2 Ronald Acuna Jr.'s in that first box. No Yelich's, which, you know, any other break, if I wouldn't have put Christian Yelich on this hit counter, more than likely we'd have had 6 of them by now. But no Yelich yet, and no Tatis Jr. yet, which is also very odd. They both have parallels in here as well, so an insert. But so far, we're at 3 after that first box. So you guys need to lock in your hit counter predictions. I would hope we could still get into double digits, but more than likely, you guys might want to bring that down a little bit lower than double digits if you're up above double digits. just to play it safe. It's really hard to say who the safe bet is on the player spot right now because there's only been a few of them. But lock in those predictions, and hopefully we give away lots of leprechauns here in this break. So I'll do kind of the first half and then second half. So here we go. Lock those in. And Leo, when you get a second, go ahead and close the hit counter for me. There's Brandon Fotts, Cody Clemens, Dalton Rushing, Peyton Toll rookie, Altuve, Clayton Kershaw, Luzardo, Bryce Matthews rookie, Daniel Palencia, and we're gonna have one of our cards. You get about one every 2 boxes, it feels like, or is pretty certain. Ellie De La Cruz to 2026. So that is 1,032 to 2026. So I know some people are kind of split on these. I think it's fun that they do it by the number of the year, although it makes it less short printed every year. But it's a nice one if you're going to get one. Ellie De La Cruz for the Reds. So Jim, congrats. And we got a first pitch insert, Jackie Horning. So congratulations for the Mets spot. Sabrina, you got a first pitch parallel. Here's Trevor Larnach. We got Carson Williams, rookie for the Tampa Bay Rays. Shota, David Bednar. Ian Seymour, rookie. Alex Freeland, rookie. Rafi Devers, Bubic. Eric Lauer, Chandler Simpson. Stalin Smiles, Colton Cowser. We got Gab Moreno for the Diamondbacks. Jonah Heim, Basayo, rookie. Casey Mize, and Junior Caminero. Estrada for the Blue Jays. Gavin Williams, Logan Gilbert. Padres again. I want to give one so bad, but you just cannot see enough of Tatis in there. Nick Kurtz, Peterson. We got Ricky Henderson. So we got the McGuire 91 earlier, and then now we got a Ricky Henderson 91. Rest in peace, Ricky. It takes 2 for the Mets. There's Soto and Lindor. Moniak. Robles, Troy Johnston again. Romy Gonzalez, Matt Strom. Otto Kemp, rookie. Lennon Sosa, Kolek, Jackson Holiday, Quinn Priester, Adam Frazier. And there, it took a while before we got this guy back. We usually get plenty of him. It's usually a battle with him and Mizorowski. But congrats to the Royals for Jack Caglianone. Steve. We got Andrew Abbott, Landon Knopp, August Sawara rookie, Bailey Ober. Marcelo Meyer. Hey, we did get 3 of these guys. Cal Raleigh, Aaron Judge, and Pasquantino. So everyone's going to get one. That's nice. Carlos Narvaez, India Kiebert, Cam Devaney, rookie. James Wood on the greatest hits. Ronnie Mauricio, Spencer Strider, Dane Myers. Giolito, New York Mets team card. Bernabel, rookie. Tyler Stevenson. Patrick Bailey, Ramon Urias. Edmundo Sosa, Jack Perkins, rookie. On the 91 insert, we got a Yordan Alvarez for the Astros. And then hanging out upside down, we got Colson Montgomery for the White Sox. Zach Neto, Caleb Durbin, Ramirez. This is our second of Turner, Horner, and Freeman. Logan Webb, Travis Adams for the Twins. Manzardo Williamson. Matthew Boyd, Horwitz, Wilkman Gonzalez. We got Sanchez, Alvarez. There's a nice Roman Anthony for the Red Sox on the Gold Cup rookie. Baseball BFFs, Yoshida, Brandon Marsh, Didier Fuentes, Brady Singer, Daniel Schneeman. There is the Big Bopper, Cal Raleigh. Troy Melton, rookie. And then there's a Roman Anthony big ticket player rookie card insert for the Red Sox. So congrats, Jeffrey S. We got a number of Roman Anthonys now. They keep having one card upside down. Trevor Rogers, Austin Riley, Austin Wells, Brady House rookie, Jacob Wilson on the Gold Cup, Altuve, Kershaw, Sonny Gray, Red Sox team card, hop into it. I always forget if that's Acuna in there or if that's there's Ozuna. Is it Albies or Acuna on there? It is Acuna, so that counts for the hit counter. Ronald Acuna Jr. goes to 3 on the hit counter. We're up to 4. Reed Detmers, Will Vests. We got a rookie Gold Cup Jacob Marcy for the Marlins. Jeremiah Jackson rookie. Jordan Beck, Josh Young, Owen Cassie rookie for the Cubbies. Bubich, Lauer, Peyton Toll rookie. Jacob Lopez, Carlos Rodon, Kyle Teal rookie. We got Nolan McLean on the 1991 rookie inserts for the Mets. The Mets have a lot of good pitching this year, but they're probably going to miss the playoffs again because that's just what the Mets do. And then there's Chad Patrick. All right, so the hit counter is closed. So let's see how you guys are doing now, tracking that, and see who's going to get some leprechauns here. We've got Ronald Acuna Jr. right now in a very healthy lead at 3 over Mike Trout with 1. And Christian Yelich and Fernando Tatis Jr. did not understand the game. They're somewhere off taking a siesta here on us. But so we've gotten 4 right now. Unfortunately, you guys had a little more faith in these guys and me pulling them than I hoped. So we're a little bit low on numbers right now. It's going to be tough for you guys to get. We could get hot, but it's going to be tough for some of you guys to get leprechauns for the numbers. However, many of you are in good shape for Acuna, and a couple of you are going to hope that Tatis wakes up. But we'll see how it shakes out. Again, every once in a while, I got to try and go with the single players. And that can make it rough sometimes, so the counts get a little low. But 4 is a lot better than 0. We'll say that. And that's where we ended up in the first break. We'd ended up in double digits last break, so that was nice. Stadium Club came to play. 2 more packs left here to get in our final box. Oh, and more than 2 packs, right? Because then we've got those Mojo packs. We did get 1 numbered card. The one out of 2026 to... Ellie De La Cruz, but sadly enough, in the first box, we didn't get a number card, but we did the hit of the day, clearly, and you guys can see, I'll take the hit counter off, the Derek Jeter out of 10 auto. If you don't count that as a hit, you're sleeping under a rock, my friends, because that is a big dog of a hit right there. So Derek Jeter to 10, absolutely phenomenal. And we got the Ellie out of 2026. We haven't got any other numbered cards yet out of the first box. And we're in the second box now, finishing up. There's a Ronda Maximo Acosta rookie. Bautista, Trey Turner, Jacob Young. Athletics team card. There's another Ronald Acuna Jr. So he is cementing his lead there. But he's going to give us a run at the number for some of you guys. He goes to 4. We're at 5 total. There's Vladdy Jr., Abreu, Addison Barger. How about a nice 1991 Jackson Churio? Yeah, Jeter out of 10. That's more than a bomb. That's just an absolute nuke. That was awesome. I haven't pulled. That's one of the bigger ones I think I've ever pulled. Maybe is a Jeter out of 10 right there. Mason Barnett. Hey, Mike Trout. I'd love to know if anyone is watching. If you guys can do a comp. What's a comp on a Derek Jeter out of 10 like that? If any other ones surfaced and sold. If not, what are other kind of comps out there? Someone do a lookup for me and let me know for the Yankee spot for Carlos, what for Jorge, excuse me, what we're working with there. Gibson Long, Donovan, Houston Astros team card, Bobby Witt Jr., Mookie Betts, Tyler Freeman, Adalis Garcia. There's Dylan Beavers on the rookie. And there we are going to get another autograph, guys. So, hey, no patches coming out of these breaks. 2 autos. Ryan Howard's not a bad one either. Not Derek Jeter out of 10, but Ryan Howard autograph, on card. Not numbered, but that is also pretty darn sweet. So Ryan is he's gonna come hang out back there with the captain. Congratulations to the Philly spot, Ed, on the Ryan Howard autograph. That's awesome. Christian Moore is a nice one for the Angels. J-Rod, Trammell, Kevin Gausman, A's team card, Brian Bello, O'Neal Cruz, Rodriguez rookie, Bo Naylor, Brian Wu, Carson Wisenhunt on the rookie, and Ronald Acuna Jr. on the profiles by Ken Griffey Jr. So Acuna Jr. goes to 5. And we're at 7 now in the counter. That got a couple people Leprechaun running. Max Fried. There's Matt Olson, Kyle Stowers, Cabrian Hayes, Cubs team card, Kyle Backus rookie, JT Ginn, Ryan McMahon, and there's another Jacob Mizorowski for the Crew. Congratulations, Sabrina, on the Mizorowski. Here's Sean Murphy, Will Warren, Jacob Melton rookie for the Astros, Max Schumann, Grant Taylor rookie for the White Sox, Michael Bush, Nick Gonzalez, Kenny Corona rookie for the Astros, Hunter Brown, Alejandro, Zach Maxwell rookie, Jorge Soler, Jonah Tong for the Mets, Paul Skeens for the Pirates, and the Reds are going to have it turned around. It's probably going to be a foil. It is a foil of Tyler Stevenson. So congrats to the Reds, Jim. I keep turning that one card around. Shea Langolier, Zach McKinstry, Ryan Pepio. We got Nathan Church rookie for the Redbird Cardinals, Sagano, McMahon. How about another Mizorowski for the Brewers? Sabrina, congratulations. Mizorowski is far outpacing Jack Caglianone, that's for sure. A's team card, Brian Bello, Crochet. There's Bryce Terang. And the Rockies are going to get Bernabel turned around. That's a rookie foil. Congratulations to Enrico on the Bernabel rookie foil. Isaac Collins Gold Cup, CJ Abrams, Pearson Ole rookie, PCA, Tyler Stevenson, Patrick Bailey, Kyle Backus rookie, JT Gann, Max Muncy, Victor Scott, Rangers team card. There's Jose Ramirez profiles by the kid. I like that parallel. Cool parallel. We got Yuri Perez. There's a Dodgers team card with Shohei hanging out right there. Corey Seager, Michael Waka, Travis Adams rookie, Manzardo, Ben Williamson, Bernabel on the rookie, Drew Rasmussen, Tristan English on the rookie, Corbin Carroll. Turned around for Tejas, Jonah Heim, and that is a blue foil, teal foil actually. It's not numbered, it's short printed, but it's not numbered. The Topps did a lot more of that this year, and they're probably going to continue to do that as they take their monopoly over the card world. But that's a nice one for Texas on a teal foil. Short printed, not numbered though, for the Rangers. They're very stingy in Topps flagship this year with numbered cards. Jose Ramirez Nationals team card, Buxton, Otto Lopez, Devin Williams, Didier Fuentes rookie, Brady Singer, Logan Webb, Helio. There's a Shohei for the Dodgers. So congratulations to Brian one more time on a Shohei. Last few cards coming up, then we got our Mojo packs. Baez. How about a Bubba Chandler on the 91 Topps? That's a good one for the Pirates. Congratulations to Derek on that one. Wins leaders, Fried, Crochet, and Rodon. ERA leaders, Scuball, Brown, and Crochet. That's our second of that one. So 2 of the 3 of you will get one there. Rafaela, McGill, Matt Shaw, Sonny Gray, Red Sox team card, Yoshida, Brandon Marsh, Bogarts, Joe Rock, rookie, Jake Fraley, and Rhett Lauder, future stars. All right, we've got our 2 Hobby Mojo packs. We'll do some Leprechaun races for the leaders cards, and then we'll recap it up, and then we'll get to some free stuff as well. So plenty to go here. First Mojo pack. There's your placeholder card. We've got, of course, we're going to get on the hit counter with a Ronald Acuna Jr. Mojo. Congratulations for the Braves spot, Greg. That is your 6th Acuna in this break. And we're up to 8 on the hit counter. And a Bobby Witt Jr. on the Mojo. We will take that one for sure for the Royals. Steve, congrats. And how about that? He didn't show up all break until we get to the Mojo packs. But Sabrina for the Brewers, how about a Christian Yelich Mojo? So Christian Yelich goes on the hit counter. And we're up to 9. We've heated up quite a bit. And then our final card of our first hobby pack is Nolan Arenado for the Cardinals. So congratulations to the Cardinals, Bryce, on that one. First up for the Cubbies, how about a Ryan Sandberg Mojo, Bill? And then we got the Cardinals going to go one more with an Albert Pujols. Congratulations, Bryce, again on the Pujols. Mike Piazza for the Mets. Congrats, Sabrina. And we're going to get a numbered card, guys, and it's going to be a green to 99 for the Phillies. How about Trey Turner, 21 out of 99. Edward, congratulations. Trey Turner on a green Mojo to 99. Very well done for the Phillies with our last card. And we've got our placeholder. All right, so we'll go through here. Let me line this up. The first thing we're going to do is we are going to randomize off all of our 3-card leader cards. And so how we're going to do that again is we're going to bring our leprechauns back from the stables after those first sets of races. They went on back to the stables. They got themselves some Skittles and beer, and they are now ready for the races here. So we're going to go left, middle, and right. And again, how it's going to work, 14 seconds. How it's going to work is, for this one, for example, if left wins, it goes to Detroit. If middle wins, it goes to Houston. If right wins, it goes to Boston. If there's 2 of them, it's first and second place leprechaun. If there's 3 of them, everybody gets one. And there was, in fact, one where we got 3 of them. So that was sweet. We're sticking with 14 seconds. Here we go. All right, so left won the race and right took second. So get that off. So basically, you've got Detroit, New York, Philadelphia, Seattle, except for there's multiple of these. Philadelphia, again, multiple of that one. Milwaukee, Yankees, etc., etc. So the left team wins it. If there were 2 of them, then the right team gets one. And if there were 3 of them, then the middle team finally gets one, which there were 3 of these guys. So the Yankees are getting one of those. And let's do a recap. We had the Mets with Mike Piazza on a Mojo, Pujols on a Mojo, Ryan Sandberg on a Mojo, Arenado. Whoa, Christian Yelich is hopping on us. We got Acuna. Then we had the Trey Turner to 99 on the green Mojo. The Bobby Witt Jr. Mojo. The 91 insert, Bubba Chandler, Shohei. The teal foil, Jonah Heim. Warren Bernabell on the foil rookie. Mizorowski, Nolan McLean rookie on the 91. Roman Anthony on the rookie big ticket. Caglianone. The first pitch, Jackie Hornung. Ellie De La Cruz to 2026. Bubba Chandler, Mizorowski. Bobby Witt on the all tops team. The Troy Johnson logo card for the Marlins. How cool of a card is that? The Jacob Mizorowski foil. Cam Schlittler. Shohei. We had Ryan Howard as our autograph. Both boxes got an autograph, guys. And Ryan Howard was one, which is not bad. But again, the absolute nuke of the day. Maybe the nuke of the week. Maybe the nuke of the month. Maybe the nuke of the year. I don't know. Out of 10. 4 out of 10, Derek Jeter. Just soak that in for one more second. What an absolute pull. Absolute pull. Jorge, again, could not be happier for you on that. Congratulations. We'll get that protected and shipped out to you. And it is now time. We're done with our 3 breaks for the day. It is now time, before we send you off on your Sunday, to give away some stuff. You guys like free stuff? Let's do it. All right. From a buyer's giveaway perspective, I've got, and we're going to get, so everyone that bought in the breaks is going to go to one big race. So there's going to be 90 of you. I've got a John Smoltz patch. I've got a Vladdy Guerrero Jr. Fleer patch with a little bat relic there. And these are all from back when these were actually like game used type of relics too. So John Smoltz, Vladdy Sr., and Jim Thome patches. And then I've got 2 Donruss packs that are going to be up for grabs for those of you who bought into today's breaks. And then for those of you who managed to get some leprechauns, and I'll cover who got leprechauns on this break here in just a second. For those of you who got leprechauns in this one, I've got a couple more packs of Donruss available. So speaking of those leprechauns, first of all, in that race, we ended up with Acuna really walking away with it and 9. So Andrew, JHD, Jim, you guys all got Acuna Jr. Congratulations. And then JHD and Jim, you guys each got 8. 1 away from 9. So you got leprechauns as well. So congratulations on that. So as we bring up our leprechauns, we'll go ahead and do the hit counter giveaway first. So we're going to clear our list. I'm going to go grab all of our leprechaun winners. Not a lot of leprechauns won today, 12. So you guys got some good odds at winning. We're going to go ahead, since we're just doing, well, we'll stick to 14 seconds. So 14 seconds, let's see who, we got 2 packs up for grabs. Here we go. Five seconds left. Who's going to make the move? It's Andrew. So Andrew and PMC made a move. PMC, I'm just gonna go ahead and say, if you're watching still right now, I don't know if I'm just not connected or whatever, but I can't quite remember if we got you connected anyone yet. So congrats on your win. If you can, make sure please either pop in the chat which spot in any of the breaks you were connected to, or your name if we've shipped to you before, so I can remember that. Otherwise, if we haven't ever shipped to you before, please send us an email at info@cardlines.com and say, hey, I'm PMC from the chat. I want a pack. Here's my address, so we can ship it to you. So Andrew, you got a pack coming your way, and PMC, you got a pack coming your way. Congratulations. Now we talk about the buyer's giveaway. So what we'll do is we're going to run individual races, and I'm going to eliminate a winner each time so the odds get better. We'll do the 3 patches, and then we'll do the packs. I think patches are a little bit more fun hit than a pack. I don't know. You guys tell me. If you're in the chat right now and you think a pack would be a better win than a patch, let me know. I can switch that order. But otherwise, we're going to do the patch first. So what I got to do is I got to go and I got to grab all of our buyers from Series 1. We're going to clear that list and pop you in there. There's 30 of you. Then we're going to go to our Stadium Club. Pop you all in there. There's 60. And we're going to go to our Heritage Buyers list. And there's 90 of you. All right, so 14 seconds. And we're going to go. So first up is the Jim Thome patch. Jim Thome, Hall of Famer patch, is up for grabs. Here we go. Good luck. Sabrina coming out of the middle. So Sabrina, congratulations. Coming out of the middle there, you grabbed a Jim Tomey patch. And so I'm going to remove one of your buyer's entries out of there and increase the odds for everyone else. Sabrina, you got Jim Tomey coming your way. Next up, we've got Vladdy Guerrero game used bat relic coming up. Here we go, guys. Good luck. Vladdy Guerrero Senior bat. And Greg R does it. Greg R, congratulations. You got a Vladdy Senior patch coming your way. I gotta go into our list here, and there's Greg right there. Congrats, Greg. All right. Next up is our John Smoltz game used materials patch. Here we go. Good luck on this. And it's Brian. So Brian beats out Bryce. Brian, congratulations. I'm gonna find one of your there's a Brian coming up. All right, so Brian, congratulations. You got a John Smoltz patch coming your way. And then now we're going to run one more race, and first and second place are each going to get a Donruss pack. So here we go. One more race. 2 packs up for grabs. Thank you guys for buying into our breaks today. Philip coming through the middle. All right, so Philip comes charging through the middle. Philip, congratulations, you got a pack coming your way. And Robert M, congrats, you got a Donruss pack coming your way as well. So guys, that is going to do it for us on this Sunday. I hope you guys have a great rest of your Sunday, rest of your weekend, and a good start to your week. Again, thank you so much for hanging out with us on a Sunday. For those of you that participated with us a little bit in the chat and the hit counter, thank you for doing so. For those of you that didn't but watched, hey, thank you for doing so. You're welcome, of course. And for those of you watching this on replay later, I hope you had a great Sunday, and I hope we bring you a little bit of fun to the end of your day, start of your day, whenever you're watching this thing. Other than that, guys, it has been my pleasure again to rip cards with you and chase some cardboard gold. And boy, did we ever hit it with that Derek Jeter out of 10. That's why we do it, just like the golf shot. I shank about 50 into the rough, but I always hit one down the fairway. That makes me come back for more, and that Derek Jeter is my shot right down the fairway. So congrats to the hit on that one again. Please, guys, do all the stuff on socials if you'd be so kind. Like, subscribe, share, all that sort of stuff. Help me hit this mission of 10,000 followers on YouTube as soon as we can possibly get there. So share with some friends and say, hey, sign up for these guys' channel. They're a lot of fun. And join us on the next break, which is tomorrow night with another Marty party. 3 more baseball breaks tomorrow. So come hang out with Marty and talk some baseball, talk some basketball with him, rip some cards. And then I will see you guys again on Wednesday night as well. Thank you all. Be good. Take care of yourselves. Never stop chasing that cardboard gold, my friends. Take care.